Welcome to Snatcher. Maybe we should not try to do this at the same time. Hello everybody. Hello Mortonart, congrats on being first. And I also cannot wait for Metal Gear Monokuma. I was trying really hard to put together the most relevant at the same time clickbaity title possible. And I think I did pretty well.
I'll take it.
I decided that name while I was taking a shower before the stream. I also thought of some other ones for potential future streams of this game, and I'm looking forward to using them eventually.
If it doesn't have a bear in it, I'll be disappointed, and then there won't be a future stream.
Okay, fair.
I hope you know that.
I think there is a bear in this game. It's been too long since I played the first part.
I have never played this. I'm kind of hoping for Metal Gear Kuma. Like, that would be kind of cool, actually.
Spoilers, not actual spoilers. Metal Gear is in this. No, that's true.
I was thinking you were gonna say that Metal Gear Kuma exists, but...
I don't know. I mean, there's plenty of Metal Gear games and there's plenty different Metal Gears in those games. It's a character, let's say. So it could actually be, because I haven't played all of them. I haven't played Metal Gear Acid 2. I played the first one, almost finished it, but then I gave up. Yes.
Imagine a mod, and with every game you can replace the main character as Monokuma.
That would be really cool, and if I had the money to do that and get the original English voice actor to do the voice, I would.
That would be pretty awesome.
Talking about voice acting, beautiful segue. It's almost like What?
I completely fucked up.
Monokuma room.
I wasn't.
You were doing Monokuma in Skyrim.
Yeah.
There probably is a Danganronpa mod for Skyrim. I would be shocked if there wasn't.
I'm not sure. I want to believe that I've heard of that before, if there is one.
I don't know. But Mortonart has a point. We finally got Kojima to do a Danganronpa game. Actually, Snatcher came out before all of Danganronpa. Snatcher was originally released in 1988, I believe. Only in Japan, a bunch of consoles eventually. And there is one official English version, and that's the Sega CD version, which is the one I have, so that's the one we're gonna play. It has some voice acting, and that's really cool, because they added that, I think, for the CD versions. The problem is, for some damn reason, they decided to take out the subtitles for the parts that they voiced. So we'll try to keep quiet during those. And other than that, it is time for us to voice every character again with the 1.5 voices I can do and the 2 or 3 that she can do. So
that's fine. Metal Gear Monokuma isn't real.
He can't hurt you. Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
Metal Gear Monokuma has no power in our stream. Repeat after me.
Metal Gear Monokuma has all the power in the stream. Yes, it does. Now, one more thing before we can get into the game. A lot of people only really know Hideo Kojima because of the Metal Gear Solid games, and that's fair, it was the same for me. But especially in Snatcher, you will find that a lot of things that became staples in his more prominent works, also known as Metal Gear Solid, he actually used in previous games. And Snatcher came out before Metal Gear 2 even. So yes.
I have a really hard time though not hearing an American TV show whenever you go Snatcher.
Because you're thinking Snatch Game from RuPaul's Drag Race.
Even then, Snatcher just sounds like a show, not even from RuPaul's Drag Race. But it's not
from RuPaul's
Drag Race. But it's not.
I would watch it, but what?
Yeah, how does your staircase look?
And then he complains.
Yeah, but it's not like if I hear it, I would think horror detective game.
I'm sorry, did you say horror game?
I said horror.
Because Snatcher and horror... Anyway, Snatcher, I barely even know her. Something like that.
I love
Hello,
my
Ranger.
horror games.
Hello, Ranger, please get me out of this part of the conversation.
You're the one that started it. I said horror games.
Jill 2077. I don't know, I don't remember if there's a Genocide Jill-like character in the game.
So
I remember,
horror is an awkward word.
I've talked about this before, I think, but full disclaimer, I've played most of the first act of a game. Another reason why we're playing the Sega CD version, because I think there's a fan translation of one of the older games, which then wouldn't have a voiceover subtitle problem. The thing is, only with the later editions of the game did they add a third chapter, which actually wraps up the game. So we could have played a fan translation and voiced everything and had subtitles everywhere. But that would have been missing content, so bear with us. Talking about bears. Oh, the horror! Nice one, nice one. The horror, mortal enemy of a Snatcher. I would believe it. I would honestly believe it.
Horror is a really awkward word to pronounce in English.
Horror in German. Actually, pronouncing it Germanly is easier for me than Englishly.
Yeah, but it's the same in Dutch.
Englishly.
In Dutch, you put more pronunciation on the R, which makes it horror.
Yes, free.
Horror.
What?
Horror.
Hodor?
But if you go...
You hear Hodor too, right?
Horror. Like it's... The more you try to say it, the harder it becomes.
I don't know about that. Kind of assume they'd be best friends. They could be. I mean, just because they're mortal enemies doesn't mean they can't also be friends. Maybe they're mortal frenemies. Think about that.
The door.
Tifa, you ready?
It's basically like that. I am
Hodor.
kinda ready, I think.
Cool. Press the button.
I can do that.
Let's start with the save location. I think this should be fine. Bam! Snatcher.
Cyberpunk adventure.
Yes. Can you believe it? This is a CD-based game and basically no loading. That's really cool for that. Also, you get to play with.
Also, wait, isn't this then basically Danganronpa / Ace Attorney?
No.
No?
No. It's a visual novel, but you will figure out the rest later. Here, take this.
Or Snatcher enemies to friends to lovers arc?
It's my favorite arc, honestly. Yeah. A lot of people didn't ship them at first. I always did. And I want to say to all of you who were non-believers, I was right. Yes.
I'm trying to see the bigger version of your emote, but the closer I get, the
less you want to see it.
Less I probably want to see it, so I'll just go.
Terrifying emote I forgot existed. Yeah, keep forgetting. 1994, that's not real. It's actually a re-release. 1988. This game is a year older than me. You gonna get into the game or?
I'm just considering 1988. I wasn't even there yet. Okay, so A is not A. I've established that.
Start.
B is also not A.
This is an old game. You have to press the start button.
Oh.
So, for the intents and purposes of this game, Tifa, look at the gamepad. A, B, C. From left to right. It's an Xbox One controller and it's a Sega CD game. A, B, C. I know it says X.
Why we're doing that?
Why are we doing this is because this is an old game and I can't do anything about this.
Okay, at least it's in the right
How about
order.
like this? So confirm, cancel, and you will need this button at some point. Because that's how you draw your blaster. And no, that's not a sexual thing.
Okay, confirm.
Yes.
Do something.
Yes.
And do something later.
Pull out your weapon.
A, yeah.
Yes. Cool. And now quit. The way to start the game is by selecting to quit. The story, characters and events in this game are entirely fictional. That's what they want you to believe. Any similarities to actual people, places and events are entirely coincidental. Roll in sound space. See, that's what RSS truly means.
I do like the music intro. It kind of immediately sets a mood.
Yeah. This story is dedicated to all those cyberpunks who fight against injustice and corruption every day of their lives.
So you.
That includes all of you.
June 6, 1996. A mysterious explosion destroys the Chernobyl research facility near Moscow. Lucifer-Alpha, a powerful biological weapon under secret development there, is released into the atmosphere.
Are those hands?
Creating a deadly biohazard. Carried by the trade winds, Lucifer-Alpha spreads throughout Eastern Europe and Eurasia, destroying 80% of the populace. Half of the world's people die. The greatest biohazard in history later becomes known simply as the catastrophe.
Thought they were gonna say Snatcher.
Who could have possibly imagined that the ultimate biohazard wouldn't occur for another half-century? 50 years later,
Oh, that's a big time skip.
faces its greatest crisis. The appearance of a mysterious android life form. Its purpose and origin are unknown. Is it a new form of weapon? Or perhaps an invasion from some other world? They appear during winter, killing humans and infiltrating society by taking the place of their victims. Employing an artificial skin, they can sweat and even bleed. Part organic, part machine.
iRobot warned us for this.
Impossible to distinguish from those they kill.
This game just confirms every conspiracy theory ever.
They steal their victims' bodies in order to take their place. These mysterious invaders become known as Snatchers.
He said the thing. So, in case you've ever seen any movie made in the 80s, Blade Runner, Terminator, anything, welcome to a game that is basically a love letter to all of these things. Also, hello Evie, happy Wednesday.
Rip 80% of the populace.
Yeah.
You can bet your ass I would be part of that.
Chernobyl, yes, not Chernobyl, Chernobyl. What did we expect calling this virus after Lucifer? I know, right? I know.
Oh, moving to Japan. Give me cyber knees. I can tell you it's not all it seems to be. Because my mom has 2 fake knees.
Cyber knees.
And they
Dutch
have been
cyber knees.
replaced twice already because they sucked.
Yeah, the first time they put in the wrong size cyber knees. And it's exactly as painful as that sounded. Also, it is now 2047.
This was the, what, 50 years later?
A little bit more, yeah, 53 years now. The newspaper clips we saw were from 2044. This music, man. We need to replay this in 25 years, Tifa. Then we can actually play it when it happens.
Put a reminder in our calendar.
Tell the doctor to get good. They did. That's why she had 2 more knees.
And one is still not good, but she's scared for another operation.
Yeah. 53 was a sequel to that other game. Yes, maybe.
Don't get me started on knee prosthetics. It's horrible.
I mean, it's pretty awesome that we can do this to people and give them the ability to walk again, ish. But yeah, it can go wrong. Everything about this makes me happy.
It doesn't.
The music, the way it looks. Mwah.
I can't say I'm absolutely not disappointed
Hideo
in the music
Kojima,
so far.
I clapped.
Wow, they set the person.
I mean, yes. Again, this is a Konami game back from a time when Konami cared. So.
Blaustein. Oh, that is such a cool name. Jeremy Blaustein.
I'm pretty sure that's not how it's pronounced. I don't know if he pronounces his name that way. I would think it's Blaustein.
But Blaustein sounds so much cooler.
It's German for bluestone.
I take
cool.
the name.
I'd be a bluestone.
Hey, another Blaustein.
Was
We have 2
Was that
brothers.
the same one?
I was, no, the other one was Jeremy. This was Michael. What would
Fade
be
to
the
White.
American pronunciation or English pronunciation of Blaustein?
Gillian, what is it? What's wrong?
Jamie, I've become a junker.
A junker? Gillian, but why?
Jamie, you know why. It's the only way we can regain our lost memories. Snatcher is the only word that keeps coming back every time we try to remember our past. I have to face them to find out why.
Yes, but I can sense that there is something terrible hidden in our past. And if we remember it, it will destroy us.
Jamie!
It's like when you're in the underground.
At the airport. Yeah.
Bye.
Jamie!
What? I can't hear you.
Please.
Jamie! What?
It's just a car from... What was it?
Back to the Future?
Yeah.
Kind of looks like it. But I think back then most futuristic cars kind of looked the same.
Gillian Seed, estimated age 31.
Estimated.
3 years ago, he and his wife Jamie Seed are taken into protective custody in the Siberian Neutral Zone by the 17th Siberian Investigative Force. Both Gillian and Jamie suffer from severe amnesia. Their memories of events prior to being picked up in Siberia lost in a mysterious mental fog. 2 years ago, after a vain attempt to rebuild their marriage, Jamie and Gillian separate. Following extensive special military training, Gillian is ordered to report to Kobe City as a junker, effective today.
So we have a main character who suffers memory loss and gets put in a place where he needs to find out what happened. That sounds like another franchise we played not too long ago, Tika.
Sony.
No,
But
Sega.
he keeps thinking of Snatcher. Doesn't that mean he got replaced by a Snatcher?
I mean, have you seen Blade Runner? Spoiler for a movie that is like 30 years old by now.
No.
It's borrowing heavily from that movie. And if you had seen the movie, you could guess some of the plot points this game will have.
So many older knee prostheses are basically
Yes.
doomed for failure.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, new ones too.
Yeah. Need a legit permanent cartilage replacement, I'll be good to go. Isn't that the same thing that happened to Batman in The Dark Knight Rises? Yeah, I think that happens there. Like, old Batman goes to his doctor, gets checked up, he's like, oh yeah, your knee is fucked. And then they give him this robo brace and then he just kicks the shit out of a wall. And then nobody ever brings up again that he should be in immense pain. Maybe he takes Dracula or something. Exactly the same, zero cartilage.
Sure, we can get you a procedure somewhere.
Yeah, just get that Bruce Wayne money. Easy. Just get a cyber leg. Is this a cyberpunk game that was crashing everyone's computers? It definitely looks intensive. Yes.
The music
Yeah.
is intense. Okay, so what is a junker? It also says it on the door.
You will find out momentarily if you were to press buttons, but this is the part where we get to read the text again.
Let me get my call center phone voice.
The receptionist desk voice.
Welcome to Junker headquarters. May I help you?
It's
You
that
wanna-
kind of game.
Oh, you already want to investigate? Just look, just stare at her.
Gee. What do you want to look at? Want to check out the operator? Of a poster?
What's a front pod? What she's
I guess
sitting
it's
in?
the thing she's sitting in.
Let's stare at the operator. Let's have an awkward...
She's a beautiful oriental woman. Super insightful.
Can we investigate some more?
You can keep investigating her, but it's no use. She's protected by a shield.
Oh.
Also, did the intro not once call him Gillian and once Jillian? So I'm gonna say it both ways whenever I darn well please, and you can't tell me I'm wrong. Basically. The brace doesn't do anything. That's because you don't believe. That's on you. New ones, as long as they're put on correctly, have a 95% success rate to last up for 15 to 20 years. But that's only for TICO or TICO knee prosthesis. I didn't even know there were several different ones.
Yeah, the Tico also doesn't really tell me anything. I think my mom was told
Is
an
that
average one...
titanium cobalt or something like that? Is that the material?
Oh, that could be.
Yeah.
I think I recall my mom saying the average one lasts like 10 years. Which is kind of shitty, because usually you would only have like 1 or 2 prostheses if you're lucky in your life. But seeing my mom got it when she was like 45, 42, it's not a too good of a view.
Yeah. Titanium cobalt alloy. Ha! I knew
You
something.
are right.
Just make sure she doesn't become a Gillian sandwich. Let's find out what happens to him. So we gonna try to go inside, or?
Yeah, let's just enter. Only authorized personnel are allowed beyond this point.
Guess that's not us, man.
We're authorized.
I'm Gillian Seed. I've been assigned to Junker headquarters effective today.
Oh, you're Mr. Seed. Please forgive me. My name is Mika Slayton. I'm the administrative assistant and operator here at Junker headquarters. Very pleased to meet you.
Slayton, huh? It's kind of a cool name.
Now we can investigate her.
It's too bad I can't get in there. She's truly gorgeous.
Hey, you wanna open your pot?
Wanna make like peace and be like, anyway. So, a reminder, it's Tifa playing this game. It's not me. I'm not the horn dog here. I'm just voicing the character.
Excuse me, that was you saying it. Let me prove a point.
Hello, corrupted angel. Happy Wednesday. I just read this line.
Yeah, say it again.
It's too bad I can't get in there. She's truly gorgeous.
So what you saying?
The fact that this is on the on the screen, Tifa. I'm just trying to do my part. How about we just be normal and talk to her? Or we ask. Oh, we could figure out what junkers are if you asked. Tell me a little bit about yourself. Yeah.
Nefertitis are also arguably some of the hardest because they're joints and they're massively load-bearing.
Yeah.
That is also very true.
Wow, Jack, I can't believe you. This is why I'm Tifa.
Yeah. Like, he's denying it at one moment, but then he lets out his inner thoughts and it's like, okay, gorgeous, let me in there.
I'll just keep drinking my tea.
Like, you are Gillian in this moment.
Apparently, and my last name then is Seed, so you see where this is going. Anyway.
Also, this is Snatcher. I'm not sure if Jack replied to that.
I'm team neutral. That is wrong. Team Jack is the correct choice, but you will find that out soon enough.
You'll be Team Fa soon enough. About me? Isn't that a bit forward, Mr. Seed?
Let me tell you about myself first. Maybe then you'll tell me.
I can tell you're very smooth with the ladies.
Every part of me is smooth.
You didn't even tell me about you.
Maybe if you keep going, we would. I've been assigned to Junker operations effective today.
You just told me that, Gillian. Okay, let's...
Tifa picking the lines for Gillian are exactly as smooth as I would be at actually trying to make small talk. So I can't even like really complain. Like, I mean I can because it's easy to see how this is bad, but you know. Mr. Seed, thanks, I hate it. Mika doesn't, so...
I wish I was better at small talk. Like, I also tried to... I had a meeting today with some new people I haven't talked to very much. And I was early in the meeting. I was hosting it, so you should be a bit early. Usually I'm the one that comes in last second to avoid the small talk. But I felt like now I had to be a bit earlier. Someone else was also earlier, and it's like, hey, how are you doing? Good.
I get it, and honestly, I cannot tell you...
I can't work with this.
Yeah.
Please, give me more. I'm not good at small talk.
I cannot tell you where the difference is to me somehow, somewhere between my ears, between sitting here and talking to all of you for like 3-4 hours, however long, and just, I don't shut up. I mean, you know. Like, we talk a lot too, even when the camera isn't rolling. But
Even
like,
I feel it's different.
in person with people, like, it's like if I don't have to, can I avoid it? I don't know why this is different to me.
It is, but sometimes you just meet this random person, like I'm talking about in real life, not in chat, where you
Mika.
immediately have this click with and you just hit it off and you can talk super long. And then other times you have the fine or good or sort of conversation and then you try to like keep the conversation going, but you don't get anything back.
Honestly, I think that's less about our socializing skills and more about the fact that the other person is really not good at carrying a conversation either. Because if all they do is like, fine, good, it's like, okay, bye.
I'll continue. I already don't know how to properly start this. Please, work with me.
Basically that.
And you're already stumbling. over what you're trying to say.
We're still looking at her, so yeah. Tell me
I
about
mean,
it.
she has gorgeous eyes.
That's what I keep looking at, yeah.
Okay, let's talk about junkers.
Could you tell me a little bit about junker operations?
Isn't it a bit late, by the way? We just started working here.
Yes,
Shouldn't
we've
you do
been
your
recruited.
Shouldn't you do your research?
Did you not pay attention during the intro?
Yeah.
They found us in Siberia, which by the way happens to be in Russia where the catastrophe started. Coincidence? We'll find out, I guess. Took us in, gave us a place, and now we're working here after they gave us extensive training. So it's not like we woke up one day and said like, I want to be a junker.
Well, I suppose, but still.
So.
Even if you were recruited, you would like look it up a bit.
I don't think he's had the time yet. He was trying to save his marriage.
Okay, maybe you have a point. So I started my second period of my college year, and guess what the first thing was that we as social care students talked about?
I hope it was either...
Small talk.
I hope it was either nerds or what to do when grandmother is joking and makes the following sound. Yeah. Tell me I'm right with one of these two.
That should at least be covered in one of the classes, I fully agree, but I wouldn't say it's the first thing.
I would be okay with it one.
It was depression! Woo! Now me, being a depressed student, kinda was on the verge of crying. But you did talk about old people joking.
So yes, Jack, see? I should have become a teacher. I mean, I really shouldn't, but...
Dealing with depression yourself, or having dealt with depression, I do feel really helps in social care.
Yes. I mean, it can.
I mean, I don't want to look at it from the bright side that you are dealing with depression, but from the bright side...
At the very least, you can better understand what the other person is going through.
Yeah.
So there is some sort of silver lining. I mean, the perfect world, you would both feel better, but, you know.
Yeah.
If that's not an option.
Mr. Seed. The Junkers are a special task force put together to combat the bio-roid Snatcher menace.
Bio-roid?
Bio-roid Snatcher menace. You just started working here. You're already correcting me? I'm not opening my pod
I read
for
the brochure on the way here, so...
My pod stays closed. It's overseen by government intelligence agencies.
Oh, several. Cool.
Oh, that's it? Okay, ask some more.
My professor now knows about your Twitch. I feel honored. Hello, professor, if you ever see this, here's to you. I burst out laughing and explained why it was fun. I'm happy to have been part of it. Remotely, but still.
Now I was watching this game on Twitch with this couple, and then an old lady died.
And this guy was completely misreading the lines, and he thought they were making weird noises, but it turned out she was joking. So Tifa, what else would you like to do other than stand here and have exactly 2 lines and what feels like 30 minutes of staring at her?
Okay. Which plate are we talking about?
The official Junker name and trademark appear on it.
Okay. So
I have
we
no
can...
idea what looked at.
Gillian's fine, and you can call me Gillian, Mika.
Okay, Gillian. I'll open the main door and show you around headquarters.
Ooh, that's a fancy door.
Getting a private walk with her too.
Exactly what I said.
So smooth?
I'm super honored.
Yes.
Ooh, I want something like this at work, where you just stand like at the airport and it goes whoosh.
Do you know how bad that will be for your burning of calories if you have one of those everywhere?
Whoosh.
No, not whoosh.
Oh, come on.
Mind your step.
Well, mind your step. Where shall I show you first?
Give a normal answer, please.
Oh my god. What do you mean normal answer? The question is, where do you want to go?
Wherever you want, but if there's a weird answer, I knew you were gonna pick it.
Well, you're Gillian who wants to see things. Do you have a preference?
I guess let's go to the chief's office.
Chief's office it is.
Chief Cunningham, Gillian Seed is here. I brought him in as you requested.
Thanks for coming, Seed. I'm Benson Cunningham, the Chief of Junker Operations.
Gillian Seed. I've been transferred here from the 17th Special Forces Division.
I've heard all about your special training in the military, Seed. I hope you'll put it to good use on your new assignment here. By the way, I understand you're suffering from amnesia. Any sign yet that your memory's coming back?
I'm afraid not. I still can't remember a thing from before the Army picked me up 3 years ago.
You're married, aren't you?
Yes, but we're separated now. She has amnesia as well, and without any memories between the two of us, I'm afraid there was very little to base a good relationship on.
I can
That's
right there.
At least both of them have no memory of it. I mean, I feel like it's worse if only one still remembers.
And then the other one is trying really hard to make the relationship still work but fails because...
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be rough.
Like, it's still rough to have no memories, but this sounds like the nicer option to me.
Give all things considered, yes, I agree.
Like, I'm just saying, oh, I almost left my apartment without my keys.
Ah, good thing you didn't.
That may have happened to us a few times, unfortunately. It's the worst.
More to me than to Tifa, unfortunately.
I know, right?
Who said that? I didn't move my lips.
The best feeling, though, is when you leave and you close the door, you almost close the door behind you, and just before it clicks shut, you realize you're not having keys.
And you can still open the door and get one if you're like a superhero. Like in the moment when you open the microwave before the ding happens.
Yeah, exactly.
I know exactly what you mean.
Time for me to drive. If you're driving to If you're driving to Groundhog, say hi to Groundhog and have a safe drive.
Mothernaut, please say hi to Mothernaut and happy driving. Oh, you're divorced. Too damn bad.
Okay.
Well, if we're divorced, it's I guess fine if we keep hitting on Mika. We could also hit on Cunningham here.
Yeah, that's true. How about we hit on this sofa?
It's an air cushion type sofa.
It's the latest in robot sofas employing chaos system technology.
That sounds horrible.
Robot sofas.
What is chaos system?
I have no clue. But it doesn't sound...
It doesn't sound comfortable. Let's look at the cheap.
Picture. Let's look at the flowers.
A picture of a vase, eh? What a funny design.
Oh, vase or vase?
Vase.
I feel like it's a personal preference.
I think most people say vase, but the reason I say vase is because of that one song in Disney's Hercules. Zero to Hero.
Did they say vase though?
Yeah.
Zero to Hero. I'm now unsure.
Vase. See?
Hey, you know Dutch. Because that's actually how you spell
It's vase.
vase in Dutch.
Yes.
That's why Dutch makes more sense. We spell it the way you pronounce it.
It's like the one word where you do that, yeah.
Wanna ask him about Junker?
I am Dutch, Tifa.
Oh, true. I completely forgot your Dutch.
I hadn't forgotten, I'm just saying.
That is fully on me.
Junker headquarters was set up a year ago by the police as a special task force to combat the Snatcher problem. Junker operations were officially started in August of this year. We answer directly to the government's intelligence agencies. Now I'm hurt, Team Jacket is... Welcome.
That's so
I told
rare
you.
to find a Dutch person, even though we actually had several
Yeah.
come by already.
And they all keep rejecting you.
It's okay. Team Jack will betray you soon enough as well.
It's the better team, trust me.
How about our duties?
Junker's job is to figure out who the Snatchers are and to eliminate them.
What did the Junkers do to us? The Snatchers do to us? Well?
They kill people and take
Oh yeah,
over
they
their
steal their
lives.
identities. Yeah, okay, but that's...
What? That's a Snatcher. Do you wrong?
I mean, they haven't done it to us.
I'm not sure what they said, or I'm not sure anymore what they said the reason behind it was though.
We haven't found out yet.
They were created to kill people, take over their skin basically, and live
we
their
haven't
lives.
found out yet.
No, they said that in the intro.
Yes, that nobody knows. That some people think they're aliens.
Well, no, I don't.
Ha! Ranger's the true cobalt, always has been. Or did I modify the command to always say it's Ranger because that's the truth? Who knows?
I want you to put your special training in the military to good use and investigate those points about Snatchers that we don't yet understand. We've got to put a stop to them.
Yeah, I'd love to be a Snatcher. I wouldn't mind having robotic legs.
Yeah, but that's kind of all there is.
I also would like robotic eyes.
I see a lot of advantage in that.
But that's all there is.
Maybe stomach too?
No.
Even though I would miss food, but it has its advantages as well.
Who doesn't mean you can't eat anymore?
Oh, sure.
What? It's chill, you know, just murder people, steal their skin. No. Team Jack does not condone the murder and impersonation of people. Sorry.
Could be warm and comfy, I
It's
guess.
more of a Team Tifa thing. Playing Kingdoms of Amalur, and the other day I was breezing by the enemies, and of course the first time I got brought down to 5 HP was fighting a gang of kobolds. That's what you get.
Hey, kobolds, if I've learned anything, are surprisingly hard enemies.
That's true. I've switched teams, huh?
Yeah, welcome.
You will regret this. Yes, 3 years ago the Snatchers suddenly appeared here in Neo Kobe. We have no idea where they come from or what they want. We do know that they kill, copy the appearance of their victims and take their place in society, and that their numbers are increasing.
I wonder, how did the first person find out? I mean, they take their place in society.
Maybe that is something we will find out during the course of this game. Who knows?
Do I now just leave, or... Actually, I haven't asked about authority yet.
The Junker operates with certain rules and privileges different from regular police officers. Those are: 1. The purpose of a Junker force is to eliminate bio-roid Snatchers. 2. A Junker, even in the course of action of carrying out number 1, must not harm innocent civilians.
What if you believe it's a Snatcher, but it's actually a civilian?
Welcome to one of the main dilemmas of the game.
Oh, okay.
How do you prove somebody's a Snatcher?
How about you just give them a small cut? Look inside if it's a robot.
Actually, no, I think people who would join Team Tifa are more likely to be Snatchers. I'm just saying. Got to go. No worries. I hope you have an awesome evening.
Thanks for hanging. Appreciate it. And have fun at school again tomorrow.
Yes, please.
Ranger. Hydrating for you. Cheers.
3. The subject may not be physically investigated or restrained unless irrefutable evidence exists that indicates the subject is indeed a Snatcher.
But seriously, I wonder how you are going to find out without actually hurting the person.
4. A Junker is required to assist and support civilian bounty hunters. 5. In order to carry out 1, a Junker is allowed the use of a blaster and a navigator and a turbo cycle.
Turbo cycle.
Those are the 5 rules. I like how one of the rules is just that we get equipment.
Anything you want to investigate in this room, or
How
can I
about we
leave?
investigate the chief?
Alright.
Seed, I am no Snatcher. That's what a Snatcher would say, though. Just saying.
Let's look at the monitor.
Information from all over the world is continuously pouring in. Makes sense?
You ready to leave? Wait, investigate the chief.
Stop it right now, Seed. Can you not get us fired 5 minutes into the game?
Once more.
Don't you trust anybody? I am the chief, Seed.
Well, it's my job to...
Well, I suppose that's what being a Junker is all about. You earned a raise.
One last time. Okay. We're going in a repeat now. Let's leave. Oh. You're quite impatient, aren't you? The chief's not finished yet. But there wasn't anything more to...
I haven't asked about navigators.
Well, that wasn't there earlier.
Correct.
That's
it's
a
one
new
of those
option.
games. A navigator is a robot designed to assist Junkers by performing all types of analysis. It's got a pretty good sensor setup too.
Okay, there's no
Junker
scroll
staff, maybe? Because we haven't talked about that yet?
Are you sure?
A Junker's job is highly specialized and extremely dangerous. That's why there are so few of us. I'm the chief, Harry's the engineer, and then there's Mika. Gibson and you are our runners. It's just the 5 of us.
What? How can this organization be so small? Just because the job is dangerous.
Because you need very special people for that.
Yeah, you train them, don't you?
I know.
This is ridiculous.
Should be enough to make your duties as a junker quite clear. This is your junker ID card. It will identify you as a junker. Carrying it allows you to exercise your special authority.
I see. Sort of like a police officer's badge, huh?
But better.
And here's some money.
Looks really
it's
big.
not much, but you'll need it to carry out your investigation.
Cash?
Credit cards aren't accepted in some regions of the city. You'll need this sooner or later.
Sounds like it's a rough place out there.
Go see Harry, the engineer. He's got your equipment ready for you.
I thought this was the future, where you have
Yes.
your credit card printed on your fingerprint or something.
This is the future as envisioned in 1988, Tifa. So, no.
Still cash. What is this, Germany? I only see cash in
Basically.
the future.
Basically. This card gives me all the special rights of a junker. I'll be carrying this as my ID from here on out. Seed, that card is very important. Take great care not to lose it. Yes, Tifa, please
Okay.
don't.
Anything else we should? No.
No, as you said, let's go meet Harry.
Off to Harry.
Where would you like to go next?
That was my question.
Oh, she's looking at us. We're looking at her. We kind of got cat eyes now.
I look at you.
You
You look at me. This is engineering. All the junkers. What? Oh, all the junkers. That is... Oh my god. All the junkers, that is the runner's equipment, is made here. Somehow this line messes with my brain.
You okay there, Mika? You're not really slatening these lines, bro.
I was confused by your beauty. You make me uncomfortable.
Not by the seemingly weird blonde lady in the poster on the right.
It doesn't look like Harry's around at the moment. Then let's go.
Okay.
We
Let's
can...
go to the shooting range so you can get some training in.
Already? Can do.
Might as well.
This is the shooting range. Junkers come here to improve their marksmanship.
Good luck with that, Tifa.
You wanna practice or look
Go
around
ahead.
first? Gillian, you haven't got your blaster yet, have you? Let's hurry and go visit Harry. Come on, let's go see Harry.
But I think I should get some practice in first.
Yes, but...
Come on, let me take a crack at it.
Alright. If you must practice, I'll let you use my ray gun. But it doesn't have the power of a blaster. Is that okay? Am I supposed to shout it?
No, we're just using random fancy words from science fiction.
But it doesn't have the power of a blaster. Is that okay?
Are you okay, Mika? Yeah, thanks, Mika.
Okay, let's start shooting practice. You wanna...
No, this is you.
If you press the A button, you can draw your blaster.
Oh, ray gun.
Press B to fire. You can put your blaster away by pressing the A button again. Are you ready? Remember, shoot only Snatchers. What was shoot? A.
Yes.
Be careful you don't hit any civilians. The red gauge on the left shows the number of targets to appear. The yellow gauge on the right shows the number of hits.
What's a gauge?
Gauge.
Gauge.
Oh, gauge. I forgot how to
The
pronounce
gauge.
it. I forgot how to pronounce it.
Gorgeous, people. Gorgeous.
Gorgeous. I'll start it on introductory level.
Here we go.
Good luck. How do I aim? Did you say that?
Are you gonna pull out your blaster?
I am trying. Here. Oh.
Yeah. It's exactly the button I said it would be.
Oh, how do I? Oh, like this.
Yeah, doing well. Got 2.
Okay, can I retry?
No.
I was confused by the control. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, shoot the civilians straight in the face.
If you let go of the button, it jumps back.
Yes. It's pretty cool. You see, you have these like 9 places you can aim at, and you just, if you press nothing on the stick or cross, it's the middle. And if you aim in any direction, it targets that. It makes sense.
Not bad. You've got good eyes. You didn't hit any civilians, didn't I hit one? You're picking your targets well, but you need to improve your reaction time and cut down on the number of wasted shots. Come on, let's go see Harry.
It's Travis again.
Okay, shooting practice again.
Now, my turn.
I feel like...
This was difficult.
Kinda was though.
How many did you hit?
More than this so far. You only know because you saw me struggle with the controls.
No, this is randomized to my understanding.
Yeah, I'm not talking about the place, I'm talking about the aiming. Yeah, now you hit more than I did.
Almost had a perfect score. 1 missed shot.
Fantastic! A perfect score. You're quite a shot, aren't you, Gillian? You're doing fantastic. If you can just cut down on the wasted shots, you'll have it perfect.
Sorry, Mika. Sorry to disappoint you. That was pretty good, actually.
Good job.
Proud of myself.
Also, let's go check out
See if
this
he's back.
room after all. This is still the same. Harry's probably off drinking somewhere. Let's head to some other room first. Why didn't you tell me that earlier?
I mean, she tells you now because you keep checking there, so... Detective's room?
Yeah. This is the detective's room. It's the office for our runners. That's what we call junker investigators like you. You'll be using that desk in the back.
What about this desk near the door here?
That's Jean's desk.
Yes.
Jean Jack Gibson. He's our ace runner. He's your only runner. Besides
We have
us
2.
now.
We are 50% of the workforce.
But before he was the only one. Of course he's your best one. Even so, Jean's got an 18-year-old daughter.
A daughter, eh? What?
18, you said. Her name's Katrina. About Katrina. She's Jean's only child. She turned 18 this year. That's it.
Yeah.
She's a model. She's quite cute. Don't be getting any funny thoughts. She's only 18. When it's legal.
Once again, I would like to point out that I'm not one playing the game.
Okay. Now we're out of options.
It's not me who's the weirdo.
Gibson. His wife was killed by a snatcher 2 years ago. After that, he quit his detective job and became a junker. Since then, he's been living with his daughter, Katrina.
I feel bad for the guy.
That is rough. Every junker investigator gets an analyst robot. Quite a combination, huh?
I think what you were looking for is analysis.
And, oh yeah. I was quite sure it says an, but it doesn't.
No.
We call the robots navigators. Then Harry is left. Harry Benson is our engineer. He's a bit of a lush, but he's a friendly and sweet old guy.
Except when he is busy day drinking instead of working.
Anything you want to look at here? Mika's face.
You are truly beautiful, Mika.
Thanks, Gillian. I'll take that at face value.
That makes sense. Mika.
Yes? What do you want?
I can see that you and I are destined to fall in love. It might sound crazy, but...
Gillian, you're married, aren't you? This Gillian's a little weird. Yeah, you are a tiny bit weird.
How about we leave? Or we look around? Thank you. Computer room, I guess?
Yeah, it's the last one. This looks fancy as fuck.
This looks like the cockpit of a spaceship or something like that.
Yeah, kind of.
Of a room Monokuma observed people from.
This is a hacker room.
Basically.
This is Junker Headquarters computer room. It's linked to databases throughout the country, so you can find almost any information you might need.
Also called the Internet.
Ask about computer. This is our host computer, a model RM1013. We call it Jordan. That's for Junker Online Regional Data Access Network. It employs full-scale artificial intelligence-based processors.
Oh god, AI. What could go wrong?
Jordan is fully programmed with all human learning routines and uses an uses an intelligent interface to perform automatic translation. Problem solving, you name it. It employs expert-class artificial intelligence routines developed for fieldwork robots. It's the best there is.
I wonder who developed this thing.
How to use the robot. First, put your Junker card in the slot. Once it's confirmed you as a user, you just follow the instructions that Jordan flashes on the screen. I can find a lot of things wrong. Oh, that was easy.
Carry on, please.
About Harry. Harry's quite brilliant. He's won 3 Nobel Prizes and the Fields Prize too.
Has he now?
That's
cool.
Quite cool. Navigators. John's navigator is called Little John. I wonder what kind of navigator you'll get.
It took you exactly 1 room to go from Jean to Jean.
Gillian, Jillian, John.
Jean, whatever.
Jean.
Potato, potato.
Exactly.
How about you use...
Oh. If you meet him, you'll understand why he's so good. Use what? Use Jordan?
If we ever get there.
Go ahead. Sit down here.
Thank you.
Once you're registered on the system, the rest is easy.
I am Jordan, Junker Headquarters Host AI Computer System. Please insert your ID card. What? Has this thing got a personality? Yes, it does.
Quit.
Okay, Junker card going in. User confirmed as Gillian Seed. Welcome to Jordan.
He's so polite.
What sort of information do you need? Well, at least let me in. Let's load an ID file.
Okay.
Jordan ID file. Use the cursor to input the name of the person you are searching for. Input first name, then last name without a space. For example, input John Konami as John Konami. Or you can search with just a first name, for example, John.
I would think only last name would be easier.
You don't make the rules, Tifa, Jordan does.
Do you have a name or are we...
I mean, not really. So, John, I guess? Maybe we can find out about John Konami. Mika Slayton, Administrative Assistant, Junker Agency, age 23, height 167 centimeters, weight 55 kilograms, blood type A positive, marital status single. Oh wait, marital status. Is that a word? Isn't it marital? Single. Graduated from Kobe City University with dual major in criminal psychology and municipal data management. Worked at Kobe Crime Research Lab before moving to Junker Agency. Handled numerous unusual cases at the lab and solved them by using the dangerous technique of attaining complete simpatico with the criminals, but psychological stress from the job led her to resign. Recommendation from Junker Chief led to her joining the agency. So she worked her way in here.
Okay, pretty cool. You wanted another name or?
Nah, I'm good. Are you gonna keep pursuing her?
Maybe. Wanna load a fact file?
Sure. Jordan, fact file. Please select the category you wish to research.
The only thing that's a bit annoying here is the sound.
Sorry, that's my voice.
Culture science.
How about Snatchers?
That seems like a good one.
Insector. It's an insector.
How about distinguishing features?
Also
first?
good. Snatcher characteristics. 1. Snatchers operate almost exclusively at night and during the winter months. 2. Snatchers only snatch VIPs. Their ultimate goal appears not to be the snatch itself, but some secondary effect of it.
Oh, so they're
not after the snatch. Okay.
So they only go for important people.
Yes. 3. Snatchers' targets are restricted by their physical size. While they can adjust the size of their major body areas, these adjustments are limited. As such, their victims are exclusively persons of 150 to 180 centimeters in height. This makes snatching of children, the elderly, etc. impossible. You hear that, Ranger? You're safe.
Excuse me, but elderly. How many elderly people do you know under 150?
Not many.
Most elderly I know are above 150.
No, Tifa, I'm pretty sure that children, the elderly and stuff is put in there so that the people checking for the age rating have an easier time, knowing that this game will not depict dead children.
Okay.
Honestly, there is no other reason to put that in there, I think.
That could be, I guess.
Also, to give you an idea, when you find some people later on that appear to be fishy, can they be snatchers? No, they can't be because they're a kid. Too small.
But that's important information to keep. Also, I thought they were gonna go with like weight. Like the weight they can add to themselves. And I was like, okay. So basically, if you want to be safe, you just need to gain a lot of weight because then a snatcher can't impersonate you. But you can't really manipulate your height.
Yeah, I would figure they have something like an inflatable balloon kind of thing on their bodies so that they can give themselves like a bulging stomach or whatever if they need to.
Yeah.
Something like that. 4. Snatcher weapons. A mouth-firing laser cannon. 5. Weak point. Thin, slit portions of their skull armor which make head size adjustments possible.
Oh, just when I swapped hands to keep pressing it.
So basically shoot them in the head and hope you hit it right in the crack in between.
You wanna check any of these things or
I don't think we need to for now.
No, okay.
How about we see if we can finally meet Henry? Thank you for using Jordan. I look forward to our next session together.
That's so nice.
Yeah.
Okay, then let's go. Now all we need to do is find Harry. Then let's go to Harry.
Harry's got to be back by now.
I don't know. He's quite the freewheeling type.
I mean, he's won every award that
Good,
exists.
Harry's back.
Great to meet you. You're Gillian Seed, right? Haven't we met somewhere before?
No, I don't believe so.
Really? I guess I must be imagining things.
Let's go.
Tell me about navigators.
I know. All right, allow me to introduce the Navigator, which I designed especially for you. Hey, Metal Gear, get out here.
Here we go.
And... I really thought it was bigger.
No.
Metal, introduce yourself.
That's really cute.
Yes, sir. Pleased to meet you, Gillian. I am Metal Gear Mach 2. I am programmed to be your personal assistant.
Metal Gear? That's a pretty weird name.
Oh, he's cute.
See what they did there?
Thank you.
I think he's turning red. I took his basic design and his name from the Metal Gear Menace of the late 20th century. But quite unlike that Metal Gear, this one was designed for peaceful purposes.
Basically, this is Metal Gear Solid 6.
I don't know why, but I thought it would be human-sized. As in...
Because that would have made sense given the Metal Gear franchise. But no, as he just explained, he is a nerd. And he based your assistance on the mass murder weapon of that event. Super helpful.
Well, the design and stuff I guess makes sense, but I just thought you would get a robot, something like a Snatcher yourself in human form to not be suspicious. Like a human robot to help you.
So you sent a Snatcher to fight Snatchers, basically?
No, the difference between a human robot that helps you and a Snatcher is that the human robot didn't kill anyone and is trying to steal his person or is trying to steal his identity.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure if I had gone with that, the twist at the end would have been that your buddy is secretly a Snatcher.
It could be. It's just what I expected.
Well, now we got this thing.
It's kind of cute.
Navigators are designed from the start as a Junker's investigative assistant.
Wait, how does he speak? I can't emulate it
He
properly.
has a speaker somewhere. He kinda looks like a mouse with legs.
Yeah, a little bit. No, I mean Harry. This is not Metal Gear. On-site detection, analysis, recording, communications, you name it. The packed of features, and Metal Gear here is the latest model.
Yeah, it's so cute.
What about on the tech system? Don't they carry any weapons?
Afraid not, they're unarmed. After all, the main idea behind the Navigator is to assist in an investigation's data management.
Okay, where they are absolute banger with the music, like these scenes are so annoying.
It's because you take forever to get through it too.
But they do have a save function. Just choose the use Metal Gear command and then the save command. You can record the exact status of your investigation that way. In the same way, you can use the use light command to help you when it's too dark to see. I told you they're nice to have around, didn't I?
How about communications? Does he have some kind of radio?
Yep, there's a video phone installed.
A video phone? That's right. Just select use Metal Gear and then use video phone to access it. Also,
Skinner.
hello Skinner, thank you for the resub, and it's Snatcher. How do you not know this game?
This is Snatcher. Indeed, and Jack was selling it as a horror game, but so far it's kind of cute.
Yeah, Tifa has been busy trying to flirt with reception ladies, so we didn't get to any horror parts yet.
Yeah.
Other than the sound effect in the background, because once again Tifa is controlling the game and she's slow.
Thank you for the resub, though.
Happy Wednesday. How are you doing?
In theory, you can use it anywhere, but you have to watch out for interference. Sometimes the signal just can't get through.
It keeps going.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about our blaster.
Right, don't panic yourself. I got it right over here. This is your blaster.
That's a
The
handgun.
weapon of a junker. It's got full user feedback circuitry, adjusting itself to your reaction time. In other words, it's just as good as you are.
Good luck.
Here, see how she feels.
I kind of expected it to look like the Toy Story Buzz Lightyear gun.
Light.
You bet it is. This ain't one of those ray guns the Army uses.
Ray guns.
She's put together with the latest carbon polymers and ceramics, not affected by heat one bit. And her ergonomic design optimizes both functionality and firepower. Well, what do you think, Gillian?
I'll take it.
Badass.
Jack's favorite letter is false advertisement.
Where did I do any of that? I don't recall.
Well, it still could get really scary.
Just wait. If we ever get out of this area, maybe we get there.
Okay, let's still give the horror a chance.
Thank you for joining me on that mile walk. You're welcome. I can feel a run coming soon.
Yeah.
A run? What? You should go to a bathroom before that.
I don't think running will help your knees, though.
Oh, wait, almost ready to run a mile. That's what you mean. Sorry. Yeah, why not? That sounds good.
No, it doesn't.
What? Why are we talking about now? You pressed a button.
Yeah, I picked something about engineers or something.
You're an engineer. Tell me about how the Snatchers are built.
It's odd, but we've never been able to get a specimen. They're always stolen or have self-destructed.
Have any weaknesses?
Stolen.
They're built really well, so it's tough to destroy them outright. Try to immobilize them. We've got these slits on their head for some reason. A well-placed shot there will often destroy their control functions.
That's why it's important to practice your marksmanship.
Yes, Tifa, you should have. Oh. Ring, ring, ring.
Phone call from Jean-Jacques Gibson coming in. Connecting.
So it is Jean.
Junker HQ, this is Gibson. I've cornered a probable male snatcher. I'm in the abandoned factory in the M district. Request immediate backup.
Gillian, that means you. You better head out right away. Jean needs your help.
We must hurry. We'll use a turbocycle to travel to the scene.
Be careful, Gillian.
What did he do before? There was no backup until today.
Specially designed for Junker use. In addition to three-wheeled ground travel, it is capable of hovering and high-speed flight. The vehicle is also VTOL capable, so takeoffs and landings in narrow areas present no difficulty.
Maybe tell us that on board?
Tricycle, huh? I just came in.
Does it have seatbelts?
We have been assigned this vehicle for use in our investigations.
Now we're getting to better sound effects.
Enter turbocycle.
Enjoy your burritos, Ranger.
Yes, please. Also, Tifa, I do not know if there's an in-game timer, but our buddy is dying, so maybe you can be Metal Gear.
It's brand new and was just turned up. It's a 47 Interceptor. It's built by the same company that builds the shuttle.
Ah yes, the shuttle.
Okay.
Enter.
And it looks slightly creepy. We're in the turbocycle. Operation is computer controlled. Where would you like to go? Wanna go?
I swear if you drive home first, I will take the gamepad away from you and you're not getting it back.
Now departing for the abandoned factory.
You've literally been told your colleague is in an immediate threat, and what do?
Naruto style.
Tell me about the car first.
My first day on the job, and now this. Ace Junker Gibson has cornered a suspected snatcher. I wonder if this guy really is a snatcher. Guess I'll find out now if all that training really paid off.
I wonder if I made these scenes a bit longer to mask loading times.
Also, those look like two fingers. The sticks.
I was thinking you were gonna say lipsticks.
No, they look like two fingers with red painted nails. Even the stripes look like the thingies on your fingers.
I mean, yes, but also you seem to be finding every possible reason to let John die. Like, imagine you're calling for help, and then your military-trained colleague shows up in his flying tricycle. Instead of getting out of a car to provide you with covering fire, he sits there. The controls on this car kind of look like painted fingernails.
We've arrived at the abandoned factory. What would you like to do? Would you A. like to take a break, or B. save your colleague?
Let's take a short break before we hopefully are still on time to help this person.
BRB.
BRB. Let's try to save our colleague's life. If Tifa lets us.
Is there no sound or?
No, because you haven't pressed a button.
In that case, there we go. Oh, are we already there?
Yes. That's why you said that we have arrived. What?
Old.
I told you the game is full of horror elements.
Jump scare. Mm-hmm. Oh, look at the sky. That looks dramatic as fuck.
This looks like even just breathing the air would be poisonous.
Kinda, yeah.
Like purple clouds? Hell no.
We've arrived at the abandoned factory. This is where Jean called from.
How about you use Metal Gear? And then you save. Because one of us asked the other during the break, oh, I have not figured out how to save the game yet.
Yeah, now that you mentioned it, I recall them saying something about
that. If only one of us, channeling the character Harry, would have explained that to the other one.
Maybe he did. Alright, I'll save everything that has happened up until now. Which file number would you like to save it in?
number 1.
Thank you for the lurk scanner.
Thank you very much.
Save completed. Would you like to continue play? Alright, now returning to the investigation.
Why would you select finish?
Should we investigate first? The building is heavily damaged. It's probably been abandoned since the last century.
Then it's still in a pretty good shape actually.
Yeah, it's still a nice blue. There's no sign that anybody's around in the area. Motion detector.
Metal, are you reading anything?
I can't tell from here. We'll have to move inside.
Well, let's do that then.
The sky is getting quite dark. It looks like a storm may be coming in.
It looks like the storm is already here, to be honest. So.
Kind of. Would you like to go in?
Yes. Jeez, looks pretty scary in here. Why don't we head home?
Gillian, you're a full-fledged junker now. Pull yourself together.
Yes, Tifa, why would you try to enter the car we came here with?
Oh, I thought it said enter building. Never mind.
Yes, because turbo cycle and building, they're basically synonyms.
Maybe we first need to look at everything. It's a battered old factory, judging from its design. I'd say it dates from the period when manned production techniques were still used. It appears abandoned. Sky we did. Area. This place is quite run down. It looks deserted too.
Investigate?
So, we investigated.
Why are you checking out your stuff?
Well, that's what. Oh, never mind. We did the building already, no?
Give me this. You're moving too slow for me. We've looked at everything.
Sorry, Gillian, I can't get a clear frequency at this location.
Why not metal?
It's probably due to the presence of Snow 9.
Snow 9?
It's a bioengineered form of pollen which interferes with radio transmissions.
That was difficult.
Oh no!
What was
Oh
that?
no!
A male scream. Perhaps something has happened to Jean-Jacques. Gillian, please use extreme caution. I read multiple moving objects within the factory. This could indicate the presence of Snatchers or Insectors.
He just said he couldn't.
Sectors? What in the world's that?
A spider-like robot used by Snatchers as security devices. Though compact in size, they are armed with needle guns. Use extreme caution.
So even spider robots are assholes.
Also, can we talk about how this dude got 3 years of training
Yes.
and doesn't know anything?
Well, he got military training and he was just moved here. We've gone through this twice already.
Well,
Once we've talked about it and once I read the part of a chief that explained this.
I fully disagree. Alright, we're going in. Keep your blaster ready. Push the A button to draw your blaster.
Do you remember the A button?
Yeah, this was A.
No, that's B.
This A.
That's C.
This is A. Oh, that's what went wrong.
Left to right. A, B, C, yes.
I remember. Die punk on the wall.
Oh yeah. Or maybe it's German, Die Punk.
Somehow
Der Punk would be grammatically correct, but you know.
We've entered the factory.
This is the spot where he placed that video phone call.
Let's investigate. Actually, wait. Let's listen first. I'm not picking up any sounds. Okay, in that case. I scanned the area with my sensors, but I can't pick up anything special. It looks like the concrete here is quite corroded. Okay, so there's... Let's do the motion detector.
Metal, aren't you picking anything up?
Nothing's moving. That's odd. What happened to Jean? Wanna move?
I would think so.
Alright, now moving ahead. Hey, that's probably Jean's little robot.
It's Little John.
Yeah.
John?
Yes, Jean-Jacques Gibson's personal navigator.
Oh no.
Why don't we investigate it?
We can also do that. You can't.
Nice. You can look at it, but can't check it out.
Only from a distance. Oh my. Little John's been demolished. There's no way to repair damage this bad.
Poor thing.
He looks kinda sad.
It looks a bit like, I don't know, a very round turtle. Oh, it looks kind of like, what are they called? Met tools?
Met tools?
Yeah, the yellow hard hat wearing enemies from Mega Man.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Wow.
That's all we could. Anything.
There's water dripping there.
But we can't look at that. Well, ceiling maybe. Ceiling's been damaged. Some of the wiring is sticking out. Wanna move again?
I guess.
The only thing interesting seems Little John. Alright, now moving ahead. Can you read?
No, I think that's Japanese. Hard to tell.
Can we check the pillar?
Hey Metal, aren't you picking anything up?
No, nothing. Okay, still nothing. Not picking up sound still. Just check the area. Only one's in the area. In that case,
Retreat!
moving ahead. That looks like a person. Wait, there's a figure on the floor.
Sure looks like Jean. Move,
Let's look at him.
advance.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Dear God.
That's where our horror comes in, I suppose.
Yeah, I told you.
Well, fuck.
Yeah, I told you.
Who's gonna take care of Katrina now?
Mr. Seed. Apparently, I hope not.
Also, holy shit.
Yeah.
I didn't think our colleague would die already.
Oh, and by the way, the English Sega CD version that we're playing is the one where they censored some of the gore. The original is more gruesome.
That's kind of a shame.
No, that's good, because this is enough for me to get the point across.
Well, I wouldn't say this is censored. What's censored about it?
I don't know. I've never looked at any of the videos comparing them, but...
Oh, I thought you meant like other scenes were censored. Because I
Yeah.
wouldn't say this is censored.
There's
for-
also one or two containing nudity, but not sure about them.
We'll see. Sean!
Gibson. It's Gibson. My god, his head has been completely twisted off.
Oh, twisted off.
That's fucked up.
That is really fucked up. Oh, now it's corpse.
Jeez, I wish I didn't have to meet him like this.
I can't believe they killed Sean. Is this because I stalled at the car?
Maybe.
He's still warm.
That scream we heard was no doubt his. What killed him?
His head has been twisted off. He died instantly. It would take incredible strength to do this.
So probably a Snatcher. Hey Metal, are you picking anything up?
Yeah, I'm shorting this. Nope, nothing. Not picking up any sounds.
Investigate his clothing?
You can't.
Oh yeah.
This is
Then
all
look at his clothing. Maybe there's...
ground. I think you're too used to Danganronpa where you have to invest in like every blood spot. It's like, oh,
Have you clicked everything?
his head's been twisted off.
Yes.
Oh, what's
Basically.
this? The ceiling? He dropped his blaster here.
Investigate. Oh look.
It's been crushed flat. This would take incredible strength. Now I can check the blaster. It's an old-type blaster. It's definitely Jean's.
It's still warm. He probably fired several shots.
No.
Look at the corpse again. Ah, yeah.
No. I think it's already time to move. Can still check.
Oh, go ahead.
Nothing under reading. Let's advance, I guess. Moving ahead. It's a dead end.
Is it though?
It's blocked by a cave-in. We can't go any further. Let's just go through the options. I don't see any way out from here.
Investigate dirt and sand.
There's no way we could possibly move this out of the way. What did I bring you for?
Maybe for the motion detector.
No sounds, motion detector. But this is just, okay, do you hear something? Nope.
I guess we need to retreat. Moving back.
I would say we fully have to leave now to report the death.
At least that, yeah.
Just in case, is there anything else to look? Let me look at the ground here. Things are scattered all over the floor. Please watch your step. Okay, then... Oh, shit.
It's the opposite of where I wanted to go.
My bad, my bad. Moving back, moving back. Important little John.
So that wasn't it.
So we check everything again?
Did we check everything? Because I couldn't tell you.
Okay, let's investigate all our options again. Start with the ground. Nothing important, so I think we did that. The wall is the corroded. The ceiling is the collapsing bit. I think we did everything here. Nothing special in the area.
So where's the Snatcher?
Okay, so
Advance again?
then we go forward.
It's gotta be somewhere in here.
The ceiling we did, that was about the thing sticking out. Let's check the ground. Okay, don't see anything that helps. I can only find Little John's memory chip.
I think we should pick that up.
How do we pick it up?
Not by looking, Tifa. I think it's investigating.
His charring indicates he was hit by fire from a laser cannon. Nearly all his circuits are burned completely through. His functions have been completely terminated. Nevertheless, his memory may be all or partially intact.
Without Gibson, that memory may be our only clue.
But we investigated this thing before.
No, you looked at it, I think.
Don't think so. Okay, but now we have the chip at least?
I don't think so. Investigate again. See? Memory chip.
Oh, why wouldn't we pick it up already?
Well, what do you think? Can you get this memory chip out of there in one piece?
I will attempt it. Now retrieving memory chip.
I like the extra hollow sound in this building.
Memory chip retrieved.
Oh, okay, now we have it. Now I would say we go back.
We could try. Nope.
Okay, I didn't say anything.
How about we start at the end?
Okay, wait. Anything else here? No. Oh.
Those drops really echo in here.
Here we did check everything, no?
I think so,
Before
but
we
how about
went
we
one
start
back.
at the end?
Advanced.
Give me this, the way you press the buttons in the loudest way possible. Now.
We did this.
Anything here?
There must be several tons of earth here. Blocked by a cave-in. No way we could possibly move this. No place big enough for a person to get through.
Not for a person, but...
Uncomfortably quiet here. Maybe at the body again? Even though it feels like
Wait. Any sound? No. Alright.
John's blaster has been bent like a twig.
I thought it's been crushed.
I thought so too, but...
Make up your mind, Metal.
I don't see anything else special. There's evidence of a struggle on the ground here, but I can't interpret it.
So, then this part. There! Clothing.
But you saw me go through the options.
Clearly you didn't.
There was a key in one of his pockets. What is this key for? I don't know of anywhere where old keys like this are still used.
Probably in the same place where they still use cash. Then this part. Nothing there.
The only thing I would like if the look and investigate were wanting.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Like now you sometimes need to look and then you need to investigate. I mean, it makes sense.
I think we got everything now.
But in the game, I think it would be nicer to have it as one. We are not done. Okay, let's...
Do I need to look up a walkthrough for this game already? Nah, it's an investigate, I think. Motion detector?
That's just... There's no movement. Okay, let's go through it again. Nothing on the ground.
Well, that thing has to be
Nothing.
somewhere in here with us. They wouldn't send us on our first thing without fighting off a Snatcher, would they?
I kind of
Wait,
expected the
check
same,
for possessions. Investigate. I thought we could check out the key again, sorry.
No. Okay, we have... Can look at it again? Okay, no, this is all definitely what we've done.
Now we need to investigate, if anything.
I just went through all the options. And I'm quite sure we went through all the options in this one too. But I can check again. Okay, investigate the ceiling. That's the dripping water. The ground, nothing. Area, the memory chip.
How do you find the memory chip? We've already got it.
We already got it, no?
Yeah, I know.
Little John. Nothing anymore.
Here.
Just in case, listen.
Nothing except what we can hear.
And there's also nothing else to look at anymore.
Oh wait, I have a really dumb idea. Remember how metal has several functions?
Yeah. I'm afraid I cannot analyze another navigator's memory. We'll have to go back to headquarters to process it. Let's just hope there's something left. Well, that wasn't it.
And how come Gibson was able to call in?
No doubt the level of Snow 9 in the area has increased since then.
Convenient.
The Snatchers may be using Snow 9 as a screen.
How convenient.
Oh, maybe now you can go back because you got the info that you need to go back for the chip.
That would be slightly annoying, but then again, this is a game made in the late 80s, so that very well could be. It's uncomfortably quiet here. Yes, that's why. Let's check my junk already. Nothing.
Like, if that is it, I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, this item is quite an antique.
Metal, hang on to this key as evidence, okay?
Alright, I'll store it.
Alright, let's check the corpse one more time. Oh wait, it's an investigate thing. Yes.
We did this!
Yeah, but we only found the key the first time around.
So you need to do it several times.
Apparently, yes.
Wait, there's a scrap of paper in one of his pockets. It's written on ordinary paper. Search the house. What is that supposed to mean?
Who knows?
These could be Jean's last words. Jean's last words. Metal, keep this as evidence, will you?
Alright, now storing paper. Okay, this is good to know, so we need to check things several times.
Yeah.
Okay, no more evidence.
Check the corpse again, unfortunately.
I've returned!
Hello, Modern Art, and look, the moment I took over, we're making progress.
Excuse me, we were making progress already.
Until you got us stuck.
You didn't know either.
Well, clearly I'm figuring it out, huh?
Yeah, I could have figured it out too.
Read your line.
Look, John's holding something in his right hand. At least he's still...
Why is it sometimes look and sometimes investigate?
It's hair. He's holding several strands of hair. In addition, there is skin tissue under his nails, probably from him scratching his attacker. Basically, I stalled so long at the car, our one and only colleague got killed.
Jean used scratch. It was not very effective.
It's kind of lucky for the company, no? That now that their only runner got killed, they got a replacement.
Recovered hair sample. Analysis complete. Results on the display. 1. Chromosomal analysis of cells from the papilla and root reveal 46XY. Subject is male. 2. Hair color, brown. Hair structure reading of 65 indicates European subject, wavy hair. 3. Attachment of root structure and thickness of the base of the strand suggest hair was pulled out of follicle. 4. Enzyme antibody analysis indicates subject is blood type A, Rh factor negative. 5. Cell component distribution indicates presence of artificial protein compounds. The results of the analysis strongly suggest that the strand of hair was pulled from the scalp of Jean's attacker during their struggle. This strand of hair almost certainly came from a male European, blood type A negative Snatcher.
Alright.
Did it say negative Snatcher?
Blood type A negative.
Oh, like negative Snatcher. How does he know it's not a Snatcher?
Analysis complete. Results on the display. 1. Enzyme antibody analysis indicates subject is blood type O, Rh factor negative. 2. Chromosomal analysis of cells in the sample reveal 46XX. Subject is female. 3. Cell component distribution indicates presence of artificial protein compounds. 4. Number of melanocytes in sample indicates that subject is Caucasian. The results of the analysis strongly suggest that the tissue sample, a cluster of skin cells, was scraped from the subject during a struggle with Jean. These skin cells almost certainly came from a female European, blood type O negative Snatcher.
So 2 Snatchers.
Okay.
Maybe there's more than one Snatcher involved. Gibson said I've called a probable male Snatcher.
No, it's a Sketcher. No, don't sketch me.
No, don't draw me, please.
No. Not like one of your French girls.
That could be a very cute spin-off.
It kind of could be.
It's uncomfortably quiet here.
So you think it's now safe?
I hope now we got everything. Otherwise I say let's go back and investigate the corpse again.
They need a... Let's keep checking the area. So, advance.
Let's do it again. No, go back to the corpse.
This also needs
Actually, why do I let you control the game?
Hey, you obviously weren't done yet either. So you ruined it as well.
Stomach reveals a major lesion on the caloric region of the gastric membrane.
So, John had an ulcer, huh?
Yes. In addition, I read a substantial quantity of partially digested organic compounds.
Organic compounds. If you can determine the composition and a degree to which the food's been digested, we may be able to figure out where Jean's been.
Why does that matter?
Well, he followed them, no?
I guess.
I mean, he wasn't just here.
Stomach to analyze organic compounds present.
Hey, Brotito.
Analysis complete. Results on the display. Results of the analysis analysis indicate the organic compounds are primarily composed proteins that have been exposed to digestive acids for approximately 3 hours. Amino acid structure of the protein suggests the meat is that of a buffalo.
Buffalo meat?
Yes, buffalo meat.
That's very specific.
Jean ate buffalo meat somewhere about 3 hours before he was killed. I'm reading movement.
Something just ran across that doorway.
Unable to confirm. I suggest we investigate.
Might want to save first. Knowing how you did at the shooting range earlier. Just saying.
You might have a point.
Mm-hmm.
Saving is quite a...
Yes.
Moving ahead. It's a dead end.
Then where did the Snatchers go? Motion detect? What are you
Wait,
doing?
I was listening first. Are you okay, Gillian?
That's weird. I was fine until a moment ago.
Please stay quiet.
What's wrong, Metal?
Maybe it's a sensor defect, but I think I'm picking a sound off in the distance. Can you hear it, Gillian?
That's odd. Seems like my ears are going out on me. I can hear it.
Maybe it's due to a change in air pressure. Let's check again. Okay, wait, let's look first.
Have you tried listening? Because we just got a sound pointed out to us?
But the listening was what I did earlier. But okay, listen, you can hear a sound like that off a timer.
A timer, huh?
I hear something which sounds like a timer. This is the...
Maybe it's colder in here than I thought. How about we leave because it's in the distance?
Wait, I can hear something.
I can't hear a thing.
Try turning up the volume on the TV.
You
Wait.
hear it though, right?
Yeah, I heard the beeping.
Wait. Now you can hear it too. It's so quiet if we talk, the audio thing makes it impossible to hear.
Oh. Okay, you can still hear something. I'm gonna retreat until Gillian says he can hear it. Can still hear something. Gillian still can't. I'm picking something up from the direction of Little John.
I thought Little John's functions were totally dead.
Why do I think it's the water?
No. Investigate.
Oh. Wow,
I should have made those two one thing. His face. No, there's Little John Metal Gear Mark II.
I like, by the way, how this thing was already on it before.
Yeah, but that's just a wire that is shorting out.
I would think it's the time bomb.
No, that's a wire.
Just to be on the safe side, you should save frequently from here on.
Yes, Tifa, maybe you should.
Well, I already saved earlier.
Okay.
Inspectors.
No, insectors.
Oh. Press the A button. Oh, A.
I know, I've practiced at the HQ.
Oh fuck, let's shoot.
That button. You should shoot the ones that show up first, because... yeah. Good thing you have infinite ammo and never need to reload in this game.
There's no humans gonna show up, right?
Highly doubtful at this point. They've got an awful lot of these things. You can't see, but her hands are very focused, very tense.
I have an issue with the cross corners.
Why? Go right and up or up and right?
Yeah, but I feel like that should be faster somewhere.
Then press it faster.
The motion reading has vanished. Gillian, are you alright?
Damn, I got hit twice.
Now activating first aid systems. I'll stop the bleeding.
Thanks, Metal.
Blood flow stopped. Disinfection completed. Now injecting Junker's blood. Fluid supplement and painkillers. Finally some nanomachines healing agents.
You know, and people got mad 20 years later when nanomachines became such a huge thing in Metal Gear. Youch! Oh.
That should be sufficient for the time being.
That was close, gotta be more careful.
I wonder how often you can get hit.
Until you die.
Oh, when do I die?
And when the life bar is empty, that was at the bottom of the screen.
Oh, there was a life bar.
Yeah.
I did not see that.
We're getting out of here!
Sorry, I cannot go with you.
What's wrong with you?
What?
Hurry it up!
I am incapable of locomotion.
What?
What on earth are you blabbering about? Let's go! It's gonna blow!
Please save yourself. I am paralyzed with fear.
Oh, I can't believe this stupid robot! Come on!
That is so cute.
Has AI gone too far? The answer is yes. The answer is a wholehearted, absolute yes.
Really ringing.
That's because you left the volume turned up.
Damn snatchers.
There is no need for concern.
Screw you,
I have stored
Kojima.
all the information about the evidence and the area in my memory. We should return to Junker headquarters.
Well, this is the downside of giving it a personality.
Why did they give robots
We've
fear?
returned to Junker headquarters.
Ooh, that was some first day.
Now entering the
That's really cute. I can't. I'm paralyzed.
I'm incapable of locomotion.
We've entered the lobby.
Gillian, I heard about Jean.
I'm sorry. I wish I could have done more.
You performed your duties quite satisfactorily.
That's right, it's not your fault, Gillian. Don't worry about it. By the way, the chief is waiting for you.
Do we...
Chief's office.
Well, Seed, that was a pretty rough first assignment to draw. You made a great effort, though. I've studied the data transmitted back by Metal Gear, so I know all about what happened out there. It's too bad about Gibson. He was a great junker. Seed, I need you to take over for him. You're the only one I've got left who can battle this Snatcher menace.
We're literally the only one left working here.
No,
Out
not
in the
working
field.
here.
Yeah, out in the field? Yes.
Damn. This is rough.
Yeah. Do we also get a higher salary now that they reduced personnel costs dramatically?
If you weren't the only employee, I would kick you out if you asked that right after your colleague died.
Oh, what are you gonna do? Replace me with whom? How about we be nice and ask about Katrina, because somebody should tell her and take care of her. Katrina's the real victim in this. I don't know what happened, but it had to be a great shock to her. Katrina, you mean that girl who's doing the modeling job?
I like how that's what we remember.
How about we remember the fact that she's his daughter? I'm worried about her. I want you to check up on her later. Be a good chance for you to check out what Gibson was up to as well. Wait, wrong character, sorry. It'll be a good chance for you to check out what Gibson was up to as well. His house is out in the northern suburbs. Now, can you stop being a weirdo and just ask normal questions?
Yeah, but now you know more.
I didn't need to.
Obviously, you had to ask several times about Katrina.
Apparently. Potentially, yes.
I'm Turo.
Who are you? I thought you're Tifa. Who's Turo? You mean Turok? From the games and comics.
You're Turok.
I wish right now. He must have learned something important about them, but he didn't tell me a thing. He never said anything unless he was absolutely sure of himself. That seems like a bad work environment if your staff never tells you anything, Chief.
That's true. Anything else we can look at? No.
We could ask. You know, communication is 90% words.
Yeah, but the investigator actually did something new.
Based on the analysis of the herons... Why can't I read anymore?
Based on the analysis of the hair strands he was grasping and the skin tissue found under his nails, we're reasonably certain that at least one male and one female Snatcher were involved in killing him. You've got to learn what he was up to. What was he after? What was he investigating when he was killed? To find that out, you should start by checking out the detective's room and then his home.
Can't we go check the data chip?
Yes. In the computer room. Oh, Seed. Yes? How's that wound doing?
I've already injected him with nanomachines. They will have him back to full strength in no time.
That's how it works. I see. Hang in there, Seed. Thank you very much, Chief.
For a second I thought he was dead too, but he's just drunk.
Just drunk, yeah.
Well, that's understandable. He probably lost a friend.
True, yeah, true. Sorry, I didn't think about that. Yeah. I mean, with only 4 people until we showed up, they were basic. I would imagine they were pretty tight.
I would think so.
Yeah.
This is engineering.
Well, so our new junker has returned.
I register high alcohol levels. Harry is intoxicated.
I really thought you were better than that.
Harry!
Now he blames us.
What kind of backup was that supposed to be? If you were a better junker than that, Jean wouldn't have had to die out there.
Harry, that statement is incorrect.
Don't worry about it, Metal. Harry's right.
Jean... Sorry, it's not your fault.
Metal, would you give Harry the memory chip we pulled out of Little John?
Of course. Harry, this is Little John's memory chip.
I know he says it because it's hurt, but... damn.
I mean, I don't think there is much good in asking yourself, would it have been different if we showed up earlier? But to be honest, in this case, yes. If Tifa hadn't been talking and looking at Mika the entire time, chances are we would have been on time.
We didn't even look at Mika when we were called for backup.
Then again, I don't like doing this, but if we're trying to point fingers at who is to be blamed for the delay, it's not just Tifa, it's also this guy over here, because if Mr. Engineering over there wouldn't have been playing hooky and would have been on his spot when we showed up, we would have been done earlier.
How about we just blame the Snatchers who twisted his head off?
That's what we should be doing, because ultimately those are to blame. Yes. Would you leave me alone for now? I'm having a little farewell party for Jean.
That is fair.
Let's go to the computer room.
It goes on. Yeah.
So, what are we gonna check?
Can't we check the computer chip in that thing?
No, that's what Harry is doing.
Then what are we doing here?
Well, we were given some clues. We were given their blood types. A positive and O negative, I think.
But we can only search for names. We have no names.
True. Yeah, fair enough.
So I don't think we need to be here.
Detective's room?
Oh yeah, wait. The boss even said we have to go to his room first before we go to Katrina.
Could be. Oh yeah. I mean, this is not exactly Gibson's room, but...
Well, it's our office. We should investigate John's personal items. We must learn what he was doing before he was killed.
I thought he was eating buffalo. I see. Basic detective work. It makes sense.
Okay, I think we first gotta look at things, then we can investigate, then we investigate again, then we look at it again, and then we investigate again. So far, that's...
Just like in real life.
It's an antique steel desk. This is the one that Sean was using.
We probably should take a look inside, eh?
Near desk.
I think you have to investigate it, Tifa.
Okay, wait, first the locker. This is the locker that Sean was using.
So his personal things should be in there too, right?
It's an old-style working desk. It has drawers installed.
Investigate what?
Oh my god, now we need to check the drawers. I'm afraid it's locked. I cannot open it.
If only we had a key.
Exactly.
A key? Nobody uses keys anymore. Except us.
As I recall, Sean had a key. Can I just do... Okay.
I think you have to check your possessions.
Possessions, you're
Yeah,
right. Use key. I will try the key. There is something in the drawer. Capsules. And a disc.
A floppy disk in 2047. Impressive.
Haven't seen that in a while. It's a 5-inch floppy disk.
A 5-inch disc? Nobody uses those things anymore. Yes, that's true.
Except for us.
What kind of medicine is this?
I'll perform an analysis.
Well, it's a blue pill in a guy's desk.
Inhibitors, membrane protecting agents, H2 blockers. This is medication for an ulcer.
Jeez. It looks like Jean's stomach was really in terrible shape. And
That's a
what
big
was he
pill.
doing eating buffalo? It seems a little unusual. Perhaps there was some reason that he had to eat buffalo.
Somehow I have to think of an article I read today.
Okay, about eating buffalo.
No, not buffalo, but unusual things now that I saw that giant ass pill.
I think it was a close-up shot though. I don't think it was actually the size of Jillian's head.
I know, but still, yeah, I thought it was funny. I have no clue which country it was. I only saw the headline and the picture. It doesn't really matter. Basically, doctors were operating on a dude and found a 2 meter. I have no clue what that is.
6 feet.
3 corgis. Actually, no, 4 corgis.
6 feet.
I know 3 corgis is 1.5 meters.
6 feet.
So a 6 feet jump rope in his stomach.
Why would you...
2 meter long jump rope.
Did they find out? I mean, if it was in his stomach, he must have eaten it, right?
Well, how else would you get it in there?
Well, I was thinking if it was in his intestines, maybe he would have, jammed it up there, but you can't go there into your stomach, so...
I've only saw a picture of like the x-ray
Why would you eat that?
and the headline, so I have no clue why it was in there.
Ranger, here's to you.
But I did have to think of it, like how?
I don't know.
I don't think you can mistake it for a giant noodle.
No, I don't think so. Was it like a thick jump rope or like a thin one?
It was more like rolled up.
Okay. Hot chata, but yeah, nice. It's need to try that someday.
It works as a drink.
Yeah.
And that's the thing.
But please don't eat jump ropes.
Did we already check the locker?
No, we also didn't check with disc yet.
Yes, I did. They go like, oh, it's a 5-inch floppy disk.
Okay.
This was the cutscene. Let's investigate the locker. There's a code hanging inside the locker. Now we look at the locker. Oh no, now we look at the codes. That's John's junker code. This was probably his fare.
Jean.
John, oh yeah.
Hasn't been used in a while. Hello, Andric. How are you doing? Happy Wednesday.
Well, that is true. You also haven't got me in a situation where...
No, people haven't put me in a state of mind where I had to rant long enough for you to feel like you needed to play.
You may have gotten a point there. How are you doing, Andric?
That's true. It's just like the code I got, but a little bigger. It's really one up though. Investigate?
Oh no, now we look still at the other stuff. Okay, wait. We have looked at that. Okay. Now we go back to investigating and then the codes.
Check the pockets of a code for me, will you?
Wow, can't even do it ourselves. Alright. The chess piece was in the code. Now we look at the chess piece.
Okay. Doing well, just found out I have 3 days off next week. Nice. Gonna be no life in Violet. That sounds good. Yeah. How are you both? I am aggravated by the fact that Tifa is making my character say the dumbest things. But other than that, I'm good.
Make sure we find out things by doing that.
I'm not so sure that us hitting on the colleague working the reception desk like 16 times was necessary for that, but yes.
I think it absolutely was. And yes, I will also be no-lifing Violet, probably. Actually, no, because we're planning on streaming it, so I won't no-life it, because I can't. But at least for the 2 or 3 hours we'll play it, I'll no-life it.
But nice try.
Yeah, still super looking forward to it, though.
Yes, I hope the games get here on time.
Yeah, if it gets here on time.
It's a little chess piece.
Yeah, I had to investigate. It's a chess piece made of wood.
This could mean something, Metal. Let's hang on to it as evidence.
Alright, I will store this chess piece as evidence.
I'm sure it must mean something. Truth bullet achieved.
Do I now need to look at it again? No, it's gone. Okay.
Investigate the code?
That's what I did. That's when we got the chess piece.
And nothing else. Locker?
No, nothing in it besides the code. Wait, let's try to leave. If we can leave, I'd say we're done.
Let's go back to Harry.
I will close the drawer to the desk. Better shut the locker.
Yes, I better do that, not you, Metal.
Oh, my bad. I thought Metal was in a good mood.
Nah. Sensible.
You wanna ask?
TOS poster. Why, it's a lady singing. What are you thinking of? Andric? Quick, call Heather.
Oh,
stolen.
We can find out in a moment. We didn't look at the poster yet.
That's true.
See what it has to say.
They dare show an armpit.
Only the corner of it, I would say.
Maybe she's wearing a skin-colored coat.
Maybe she's just sniffing her armpit.
That's why she's pulling her face. This is why people were looking at me funny while commuting to work.
Basically. He has had too much to drink and has passed out. I'm afraid he will not be able to talk to him for a while. Let's look at the poster.
That's not helpful, though. Who is this? Some late 20th century pop star?
Huh.
I would think it's supposed to be Madonna. I wouldn't know.
Judging from the chemical structure of the inks used in the printing process, I would estimate this poster dates from at least 1/2 century ago.
It must be really special to him. He's repaired it in several spots.
So we don't know anything about the poster, really.
Yeah.
Also, it doesn't look like Madonna.
I don't know.
Okay, but this means we do not need to be here currently, still. How do we go to Catherine's house?
We could try the computer room again. Maybe Jordan can tell us something about the floppy disk we found. Always remember, people, if you're a detective and you find USB sticks and other disks, just put them into a computer. Just ask the computer for help. This is clearly... No, don't do that, please.
I have a feeling that we can't, though. No, we can only load a file or a fact file.
Rubber Ducky what? Doesn't exist in this timeline. I mean, could be.
Really think we need to go find Catherine's house now. I'm sorry, Gillian. Would you mind leaving me alone?
Mika.
We should give her some time to herself, Gillian. I suggest that we use this time to examine John's personal belongings. Okay, so we weren't clear.
Yeah.
We weren't done yet.
Why don't we console her at least? You keep flirting with her, and now when you can be nice to her, she's leaving, of course.
There was no option.
Yes, it literally said console.
Oh, let's go back. Quick. Back to the front. Mika,
Is it
so sorry.
Gillian like GIF, or is it Jillian like GIF? And you'll be happy to know that in the first 2 minutes of the game, the narrator said both versions. So, yes.
We use both as well.
The answer is yes.
You can use whatever you like.
Yeah, he answers to both.
Alright, let's console Mika.
I really don't know what to say.
Please, Gillian, leave me alone for now, will you? Wow.
I'm trying to console you, though.
Really bad. Okay, fine. Let's just be nice.
Check out the detective room again.
Let's look at everything once again.
Why can't we use any of the computers here, by the way? I mean, I see screens.
They're just there for show. Okay, this was the antique
Give me
desk. This has the keyhole in the desk.
So, let's die. Let's do this. Check the drawer already. Cool. Disk, 5-inch floppy disk. Cool. Capsule, already analyzed. Locker.
Nothing in the locker besides the code. Besides, the code even said that there's nothing else to do.
Nothing on the code. Nothing left in the locker.
The disk, I suppose?
There's only one drawer.
Do the disk again.
Look at the desk, it's an antique.
No, I said disk.
Look at the drawer, there's a keyhole. We know that because we used that. Let's look at the disk, it's a floppy disk. This disk must have something to do with Jean's investigation.
Are you kidding me though? We checked this 3 times. You saw us check it 2 times.
Yes, and we didn't collect it as evidence, we left it in the drawer.
But we kept using it and it said several times that it's a 5-inch floppy disk. It didn't say anything else.
Roughly 2 hours into the game I can tell you, Snatcher is pretty good, but look and investigate should have been the same option, because this is confusing.
Those things should not have been separated.
This game needs a remake to fix that.
That's all they need to do, put it together.
Yeah.
Alright, I will store this disk as evidence, which you should have used before.
Also, this weird random voice that pops up whenever I slowly drink my tea would like to point out that once again we make progress when Jack holds the gamepad.
No, that's not true.
Where does this voice come from?
You are pretty useless when it comes to help.
Doesn't seem to be the case for me.
I want to say we're done now. But seeing how they don't say it, it's the stomach medication that John was taking. These capsules may have something to do with all this. Let's keep them. We did this!
These capsules may have something to do with all this. Let's keep them.
That will not be necessary. I have recorded the results of the analysis of their chemical composition. Composition.
Analysis?
I was gonna say, we even did the whole, what is in this, and what are the ingredients, and what's it for, and blah blah.
Yeah, but when I do it, it works, so clearly it's you.
This we have done. It's the spare code, nothing in there. It's pretty old.
Alright.
It's run down.
Now let's see if our friend has sobered up a bit.
And he has.
It can be this easy, people. All you need to do is be Team Jack.
It's because I do all the pre-work here.
Oh yeah, wait, I'm Harry. I keep looking at you to do the line, but...
You're sober, Harry.
I put the bottle away, I'll just pretend you're Jean and do the best I can.
We are.
Bit of a dick move, but he's hurt. He's still drunk.
Fine, he's still mourning. It's okay.
He got hit by those insectors needle guns. Metal took care of the treatment for me.
I've injected several nanomachines to help heal the wounds.
Several?
What if we didn't get hit?
Then nobody would bring up that you're bad at your job. Because then you wouldn't be bad at your job.
Because everyone mentioned it so far.
They probably never met someone who was dumb enough to get hit by those things.
Excuse me? There were quite a lot. I did surprisingly well.
Yes, you did better in the actual first fight than you did in the shooting range.
I was gonna say.
That isn't to say much. Really? Well, well to take care of it. And you're still young. You'll get over it quick.
Let's just go through.
Jean was a little hard-headed like me, but he was a good guy. We were the same age, you know. So that means you're still pretty young. Yeah, when I was young I was given some brain activity stimulants.
Is it this sound? Because it's stimulating my brain.
One of the side effects is that it speeds the aging process, so I look a bit older than I really am. Is that... No, wait, that's not good though, is it? I'd rather be not as smart, but
He doesn't look
younger.
that old.
Katrina, the poor girl. After Jean lost his wife, he put everything into his work. Katrina must have been really lonely. That's why she took that model job. She had to have something to help her over it. I think Harry gets over everything in life with this buzzing sound.
It doesn't sound bad.
Buffalo? I don't need any of that weird stuff. Harry looks like a guy that exclusively eats burgers. And I can get behind that. Listen, burgers are amazing.
Do not blame him one bit. I would too.
No. If I could get away with that, I probably would. Can make some good burgers, people.
And you can have so many different combinations that you're basically eating something new every day.
The problem is that given all the possible options to assemble a burger, I keep making the same one. Like,
Convenience.
am I the only one that when I make something like pizza or burgers, you know, something that generally relies heavily on customization, I just keep making the same version of it because I know it's good. It's my favorite one, so...
With pizza, I do the same. With burgers, not necessarily. Depends on what we have. Like if we have aubergine or eggplant. I love using that on my burger. It's so good,
Yeah.
like grilled aubergine on it.
It's the one time Tifa actually asks to eat vegetables.
And like paprika, maybe some hummus.
Bell pepper for everybody that doesn't speak Tifa.
Yeah, but I think still one of the best combos is... What's the
Root
one?
beet, roasted onions, pickles, and honey mustard sauce.
No. Cheese,
Yes.
grilled pineapple, caramelized onions.
I like the Hakuna burger.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that one
that's
is
a
really
combo.
good.
Yeah.
I always have to say things.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Like, you know it's good, and like, same when we order food or go to a restaurant. Like,
But you know it's good.
if I order something different, there's a chance I won't like it as much as that dish I love, and then I feel like I wasted this. So,
Yeah, you have like
have
this
to.
one really tasty dish, and you'll make the mistake maybe twice or 3 times that you order something different, and it's just, it's tasty or good, but it's not as good as what you usually eat, and then you'll have regret, and that regret is a feeling you take along to any new place you go. So the moment you find something you like, you will stick to it.
at least that's how it works. Huh? And then you will take that regret and you will turn it to anger. And then that anger will lead you into being bad at Snatcher.
I think we've gone to restaurants with your grandparents and dad for like the past 10 years. And I only know like 1, max 2 items from a menu. Because I've never ordered anything else.
Well, you know more items, but you've never ordered them. Yeah, same.
Yeah, but I mean like, as in actually eat it. And with pizza, the choice is simple. Pineapple, cheese, and it's barbecue sauce. Pretty good.
Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hatred. Hatred leads to sand. I hate sand. It's coarse and it's rough and it gets everywhere. Yes, very true.
Especially on my pizza.
Talking about sand, there's another very small thing that we're talking about. They're ultra small, nano-sized robots. They treat the body's wounds from the inside.
That sounds really advanced.
Already exists. Yeah. I mean, not quite on the sci-fi level where they can do basically everything, but super tiny, controllable machines can already be put in bodies.
Yeah, but the difference is that these aren't being controlled.
Yes,
They
they
are
are.
doing it automatically, basically.
Yeah, because they've been programmed. That's what I'm talking about.
But the ones you're talking about aren't programmed. You still have to control them, like with a thing.
I don't actually know that.
It's not like, oh, I'll inject you with them, come back tomorrow.
And then you'll be fixed because they did
See,
work.
they march out.
They're left through your anus.
Oh, can you imagine, like, pooping out microchips?
No, I don't.
Oh, that sounds so painful.
I don't think they would. I mean, they would just leave a body on their own. Anyway, so I've got this
Making it
miniature
better.
medical staff running around inside of me. Yes. Also,
Gillian is Canadian.
How do you know?
Because he keeps saying A. And the only times I've ever heard people say that is when they had a cliché Canadian accent and cliché Canadian mannerisms on TV.
No, I don't think so. I mean, I know the
I'm not saying all Canadians do this,
Canadian.
I'm saying the Canadian stereotypes I've seen do this.
I'm not sure.
Just saying.
I mean, you're not controlling each individual nanomachine, and you don't leave the nanobots alone, otherwise that's how you end up with an evil nano snatcher.
I drink to that wisdom, yes.
Well, the ones in our body are being left alone.
Apparently.
Because it's perfect for someone like you who doesn't like doctors.
Who doesn't like doctors? Harry, I guess?
You don't like doctors.
Why does Gillian not like doctors?
I don't know.
I mean, I also don't. Am I Gillian? Damn.
You are Gillian.
Hey, Mika.
Leave me alone.
Hey, Mika. No. Don't worry, we're specially coded, so there's no reaction with the body of a host. That's nice.
That was the last thing.
Can we give him some of the items we took along?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think you can show them to him.
Show is new. Evidence.
Like the evidence with... Yes. Like all of them, please.
Yeah, let's just go through it.
I don't have the slightest what that means. But that's definitely Jane's handwriting.
Can someone turn off the sound? Oh, actually, that's a really good idea. You're brilliant.
Imagine just taking out your earpiece.
Now I don't know if it changes.
I will tell you.
I would think he needs the desk or the disc, but let's just go through all of it.
That's the key to Jean's desk, right? Now I keep saying Jean and Jean too. Names are hard. That's a chess piece. Looks like a queen to me. No, you look like a queen to me, Harry.
Aww.
Take a look at this, will you? Shouldn't use any 5-inch discs here at Junker HQ. Wait a minute, I'm pretty sure I heard Jean talk about having a PC-68 at home. Jean, sorry.
Well, we do need to go home. Does it say anything about
let's
his home
leave
now?
and go to his place.
I think now Mika... There you go, now the sound
the music has
safe.
changed.
I'm alright now, Gillian. You can't stay depressed over these things forever. It's been a hot 5 minutes, Mika, but
She
you're...
recovered quickly over the death of her friend.
My
then
best
again,
friend.
No, listen. Then again, to be honest, we read her file earlier and she's worked in the police force before this. I think
guess.
it was. And like she chose this line of work, so I would think she is, I think hardened is a good term. Like she can I would imagine people who work in this field and unfortunately get to deal with losing colleagues.
Well, we have no clue how many people work here.
Yeah, but I imagine she has lost colleagues before. We're told that the city isn't exactly the nicest place.
That is true.
So I would imagine she unfortunately has experience with dealing with this kind of situation to a degree.
Yeah, I suppose. Gillian, I heard you were hurt. Are you alright? Is it getting better?
All I'm saying is it wouldn't have happened if I had controlled the game. Yeah, those nanomachines are really doing the trick. I'm
quite sure you would get hit. The game will make you get hit for these conversations. I really do not think they would have 2 times.
Honestly, yes, they would, because this is a Hideo Kojima game, and I'm pretty sure you just did this to get sympathy from Mika.
I'm gonna look up a walkthrough and I will read through it until the bit of the first conversation after you get hurt.
Do I need to put in the 2 players, 1 screen thing and we both play Snatcher at the same time just to see the differences?
No.
No, that would be slightly annoying in this game.
Then even if you have a cool thingy, it's like in the background. Because I am still in the engineering room.
Yeah, true. Meep, meep.
You didn't do this line yet.
I did. Yeah, those nanomachines are still really doing the trick.
You did not say that. Because I pressed A during our conversation. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that.
Physically I'm fine, but my heart is still in great pain.
I know what you mean, Gillian.
I cannot tell if he normally would say this because he actually feels that way, or if he's saying this because Tifa put us onto the part of the game where Gillian is trying real hard to get into Mika's pants.
And right now, I will do something. Or smelling. Persuade or smell? Or
Press a button,
okay.
you weirdo.
Let's be nice, console her first, and use the opportunity to smell her. The game is giving me these options.
Don't worry, I'm going to destroy the Snatchers.
Yes, I believe you, Gillian. I think now we can do that.
That's a really great skin.
If you keep this up, she will probably dislike you immensely.
As she should.
I may be leaning in that direction already. Persuade what?
I don't know, but I know you're going to press it and I will regret having to say the words.
Oh, persuade for a date night.
So, Mika, how about a date tonight?
You're so insensitive.
Well, I already sniffed her, so...
Her friend just died.
Yeah, but I just smelled her. I don't have any other options.
You're going like, oh, by the way.
What do you mean I'm going like...
You are.
It's her.
I don't think we know each other well enough yet.
Oh god, is she being nice or why is she not outright saying no? Oh come on, that doesn't matter.
Gillian, you may not know this, but there's a certain order in which things are supposed to happen. Yes?
Did we sniff her too early? You've really got a short temper, haven't you? Listen, Gillian, The game was made in the 80s, people. Things culturally were different back then.
Yeah, obviously.
I like to think we've evolved as society, a little bit.
Gibson was out of the office almost constantly. He kept mumbling something about, I've got those Snatchers now, or something like that. You found something useful in Sean's desk, right? I feel so sorry for his daughter. She's all alone now.
I feel bad for Mika having to exist with Gillian in the same room.
Gillian, please help her out as much as you can, okay?
I'd rather we don't because she's playing.
Buffalo? I've never even heard of any places that serve that. Okay, then we are now true.
How about we show her some of her possessions?
Possessions, show...
For a second I thought you were gonna show her your cash.
I was gonna show her
Look,
the house.
we've got money.
What's this? You wanna go on a date now? Are you going to buy a house? Oh, I thought maybe she would tell us something about his house.
Yes, Mika.
Chess
We're
piece?
going to buy a house right now.
What's this? A present for me?
Very interesting. So she seems to like chess.
So what do we still...
Show your junk ID. I work here. Kinda cute though. Mika, looking at you makes me feel so peaceful and relaxed.
What? What's the matter, Gillian?
It's the blood loss from when I fought the spider bots earlier, Mika. I'm sorry, I don't know what I'm saying.
Oh, we can now enter the turbo cycle.
Mika, I'm heading out to check on a few things. I've got a couple of leads.
Really? Don't worry yourself over Jean, okay?
Thanks, Mika.
Gillian,
Yes, Mika?
don't stiff me next time. How are you and your wife doing?
I haven't talked to her in a while.
Not even on the video phone?
No.
You shouldn't leave her alone like that.
For a second, I thought, is she asking because, you know? But then I realized, no, she is just being very kind and pushes us just in any direction but away from her, which
Nudge, nudge.
I kind of understand. Then again, the Gillian that we get to that Tifa keeps choosing to portray in this game doesn't seem to be good partner material for anybody, I would think. That's right, come to think of it, I have her number written down at home.
I bet she's pretty lonely.
I'm sure you're right, thanks.
I'll ask her for dinner. Be careful, Gillian.
She lets me sniff her hair whenever I want.
Okay, where do we go with our finger directions?
Let's go to our house first.
Not Gibson's house?
Why do you ask me and not care about my opinion? I mean, you control the game, you can choose. But the last thing we just did told us that we have our wife's number at home.
That is true, but I guess well, this is more story thing. I think this might be more...
optional. I think so too.
Yeah, let's go do that then. Heading to your apartment.
Time to go whoosh.
Bloop.
Kinda weird that through the windshield you can't see anything. I mean, it makes sense. It used less resources back then.
Maybe we're in an underground tunnel?
Also fair.
And we live really close to work. This is your building, Gillian.
What's with that music though? Wow, you mean I have a place to live too?
He doesn't know where he lives. Or did we get a building from the... Did we get an apartment from the company?
I guess. I don't know. But how did we know that we have our wife's phone number? Ex-wife's.
True. Please tone it down, Gillian. I know you have lost your memory, but isn't that carrying the act a bit too far?
Just trying to make things a little more fun for folks playing the game. No, that was weird, Gillian, please. How about we go inside?
This is the apartment that the government made available for you.
Thank you for confirming one, now we know. The neighborhood's not much, but what a great looking building, eh? Again with an eh?
Go inside.
Wait, what other visual novel investigation franchise had a thing at the end of sentences for the main characters? Huh? Eh?
This is your living room. The inside looks nice.
That doesn't look bad.
For a widower, the room seems rather tiny. I'm quite impressed.
Don't you ever shut up? Are you programmed to evaluate my personal life too?
My duty is to support you and observe that you are properly carrying out your responsibilities as a junker.
I mean, with how many apps we have nowadays for things like this, I wouldn't be shocked if by 2077 or 2047 there's an app for that too.
No, it's true.
Off to Wakanda forever. Have a great stream. Enjoy your trip and let us know how it is there. It's a shame you don't come back to the US. Sorry, I reached really hard for that joke. I hope you enjoy the movie.
Have fun at the movies and talk to you later.
2069. See what you did. Some observer. You mean informer, right?
Well, one could put it that way.
Mm-hmm.
Where can we move to? Let's go to the bathroom first. Ooh, that is a fancy looking bathroom.
Kind of, yeah.
Also, the bathtub looks really deep. The way...
Yeah, true. It looks like I would fall into it. Like it looks like it is way too low for me.
Basically. Look around the room.
You really think that Gillian kept his ex-wife's number in the bathroom?
Oh yeah, that's what we're here for.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go back then now.
What's with your short-term memory?
It appears to be a very standard bathroom. All low cost, energy, conserving, unit type, sink and shower has been installed.
Is it true? Like, do we know that not just, like, whether only Gillian and his ex-wife lost their memory? What about you? Because clearly you're suffering as well. Low cost? Well, excuse me.
Okay, let's exit first. Look for...
How about on the shelf?
Makes sense. Gillian, there's a photograph on the shelf.
Yes, that's a very special picture for me. Let's investigate it. Also gotta hop out. Next time I'm here, I may or may not be the president of my uni's grad students. Mortenard, I hope you have an amazing time on your climb to the ultimate power over other people.
Mortenard for president!
I would vote for you.
Woo, vote Mortenard! Vote Mortenard! You got this. You have my vote.
Do you need to change your name then to something like President Art? We will see.
Sir
Kick
Art?
butts. Lord Art. Yes.
Oh, but that's like its own thing.
Have you investigated the photo now?
Not yet.
Where are you going to?
Fine. There are some numbers written on the back. 393444. Seems to be a video phone number. It's got a bear behind her. It's kind of cute.
Yes, that's the number for Jamie's apartment.
Why don't you try giving her a call?
Would you let me handle my own personal life? Yeah, why don't we call her right now?
He's kinda
Or
meddlesome.
not.
Yeah, but I'm trying to look how we call.
Through Metal Gear.
But he's not...
Yes, he is a phone.
Well, I expected that video phone on the wall.
No.
Alright, let's use it. Call. Don't call.
Call.
Ask metal number. I know it ended at 3444.
39.
Good job.
Why are you so bad at this?
Excuse me, I guessed more numbers than you did. I said 4, you said 2. Which means I'm the bigger part of the brain cell.
I'll take it.
Oh, is that you, Gillian? I was just getting to sleep.
Hang up. Lucky.
Gillian is the kind of guy that hits on everybody. Like, just compulsively hits on everybody. But the moment he actually gets some, he's like, nope, I can't deal.
Where do you want to ask her out on?
How about we first talk to her? I think that would be a much better idea.
You only have these options.
I think we should first talk to her like normal people. Pick whatever you want. Just ruin every one of my relationships. Why don't you?
You can.
No,
you can pick.
I can't pick anything. I'm picking to have a normal conversation with a woman that I woke up next to 3 years ago and that together with me has suffered through this time.
Honestly, I love going to the zoo. But if you don't pick, I'm gonna say hotel.
Do whatever you want. Just pick. Why don't we share a quiet drink over in the lounge at the Neo-Portopia Hotel?
I was gonna suggest my room that I'll book, but we can start at the lounge.
Jillian. Talking to myself now. Jamie.
Gillian, you're so handsome.
This is why there's a Gillian thing. Okay, I see what it is.
Sorry, I just saw myself in the mirror.
Sorry, Jamie, I saw my own reflection in your eyes for a moment and I...
Please stand still like this.
Jamie, you've always liked moonsault, right?
I'm sorry, Julian. I just don't feel like doing that kind of thing yet.
Imagine just being a normal person for once.
The zoo?
Why don't we visit the bio zoo? I hear a baby unicorn's been born over there. That's
we have cute. Unicorns now.
And I hear there's an exhibition of works by...
Carl Meisenhofen. What's Carl Meisenhofen?
Ameisenhaufen without the K and the R at the beginning is anthill in German.
Yeah, but what's the Carl Meisen?
It's a funny sounding name. And I hear there's an exhibition of works by Carl Meisenhofen.
I'm sorry, Gillian. I just don't feel like doing stuff yet. Fine.
How about we just talk to her?
Fine, let's talk about feelings and shit.
Jamie, I'm not sure how to say this, but I really want to make up with you. I want to try again.
Please don't say that, Gillian. Right now, I think the two of us are better off apart. I'm sure of it.
After how this conversation started, I have to agree with her.
was honestly starting a conversation.
Yes. Tifa, remember how earlier you said that you're bad at small talk? Thank you for proving it to the world. Thank you very much.
Well, this is you.
Once again, I'm still not controlling the game. Looks like this junker business is more dangerous than I thought it would be.
Gillian?
But it's still not as bad as boot camp. I'm a lot more relaxed working like this as a junker.
Aren't you pushing yourself too hard?
Well, it's pretty scary sometimes, but now I've got a definite goal, something to live for.
I was really surprised when I heard you'd become a junker.
I'm sorry. It was really hard for me to try to tell you.
That's alright. Besides, we live near each other. We can meet anytime. Oh, but when I asked you earlier...
Shut the fuck up, Tifa.
You weren't interested.
Call me if anything comes up, okay?
Alright. Okay, let's go through all of this.
So, how are you doing?
Getting by alright. How about you, Gillian? Are you eating properly?
Yeah, I'm doing okay. I miss your great pescetti, bro.
Pescetti? Oh, that's cute. You still call it that?
I never understood that people actually say that until like I've seen it like a bunch of times on TV. And then I realized what they were trying to say.
What is a pescetti though?
It's some
Spaghetti with
people's way of saying spaghetti. That's all.
Oh, I thought it was like...
Yeah, it's just the letters turn around. Sorry, it's kind of... It's anticlimactic to me as well. It's like, okay.
Also, I said spaghetti with pasta.
Which is something you would eat. No, that is something you would eat plain noodles with plain noodles.
Can I order the spaghetti with pasta? I wanted to say pasta sauce, but the sauce somehow got cut off.
Have you guys seen any movies recently?
Yes, we have, as a matter of fact.
Not new ones.
That's not the question. We haven't seen any new movies in the cinema, but we did watch Last Holiday yesterday.
Usually you give me crap if I answer like this, and I would like to point out to you that now you're doing it. Thank you, Tifa. Last Holiday, yes, it's a Queen Latifah movie. And the beautiful thing about every single Queen Latifah movie Tifa or I know about is that they're all basically the same, but in a good way. They're all feel-good movies.
Yeah,
they all have a happy end. They have a little bit of story. Usually Queen Latifah plays a independent woman who goes through some hardship and then finds love. Spoilers, not spoilers. Because if you've seen one, you've seen most of them, I would say. It's kind of like a Nicolas Cage movie, but feel good. And higher chance of being good. Yeah. Nicolas Cage can be iffy.
Last Holiday is pretty old by now. I think it was like 2008?
2006.
Oh, 2006 even.
Yeah.
But it's a nice movie. I've seen it a lot back then. Saw it was put on Netflix. Yeah. Had to watch it again.
It was pretty nice. Just All Quiet on the Western Front recently, and that was not a feel-good movie. No. No,
how was that one? I kind of want to watch it.
I've seen people online say that it was very disturbing.
Okay,
it captures the horrors of war, but you let us know.
That makes sense. I haven't been in the mood for like a war movie. Like, I feel like I need to be in a certain state of mind.
I just don't like war movies.
Fair enough. Well, I find them interesting if they are kind of based on actual events or portray.
Like most of them are?
Reality, yeah.
Queen Latifah back in the day slayed the box office.
Queen Latifah was great.
She did.
She is like her own genre.
Yeah, like Adam Sandler movies, but like again, higher quality on average. I feel like Adam Sandler can be a great actor if you ask me. It's just that generally he chooses not to.
Well, yeah, because that's his.
Because he doesn't need to.
That's his own genre, basically.
Yeah, true. And like I can't blame him. The guy's making money doing what he loves. So who am I to knock that? But
I still think my favorite Adam Sandler movie is 50 First Dates.
Spanglish.
50 First Dates. I've
Uncut
seen that
Gems.
one.
He was also pretty good at that.
100 times. And the football one in jail. What's that one called again?
Football in jail.
Yeah, he gets sent to jail, becomes a football coach.
I've seen it. I can't think of it.
I forgot the name, but that one's also pretty good.
I only knew Adam Sandler from like those haha funny movies, and when I saw Spanglish, and I was crying at the movie. I did not expect him to be able to evoke that feeling in me. It's very well done. The cinematography and the acting were absolutely superb. Yes, the subject matter goes from depressing to fucked up with very little in between those, which makes sense given the topic. I mean, I don't think I would want to see a war movie that's like, hey, yay, you know, it's like...
Fuck 'em up!
I'm not a big fan of glorifying those things. If I had to make a movie about that kind of stuff, it would be messed up and horrible. Because I would...
show more of reality.
Yes, I would like people to see this and then go, we should not have that happen. Instead of, we're all heroes and... I understand that's a part of it, but all in all I think the world would be better off if we had more war movies and less wars. I think that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
The Wedding Singer.
I don't think I've
seen that one. Nah. I remember seeing Little Nicky in the cinema back when it came out here.
That also doesn't ring a bell. Like, I know I've seen a lot of...
he plays the son of the devil.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Ozzy Osbourne was in that one, I think. Because of the whole chewing a bad thing.
Then I probably haven't seen that one. We haven't watched a lot of movies in the past few months, actually.
True, because you watched anime.
Yeah, more like series and stuff. Movies, not that much. I have a lot on my list. But then Jack's like, oh, I don't feel like watching for 2 hours.
Yes, because I made dinner and I've got 30 minutes to eat and do whatever before I shower and get ready for stream. How do I watch a movie in that time frame?
Well, how's that my fault?
I'm not complaining, I'm doing it by choice. I'm just saying Tifa picks the worst moments to start movies.
And no one says you need to finish the movie in one go.
How's your job going, Jamie? You still working at Kobe Pharmaceuticals?
Yes. This work really suits me. I almost feel like I've been doing it for years.
Say you have to finish a movie in one go. That's what I think too.
Some movies you can just pause and watch later again though.
If a movie was meant to be watched in parts, it would be a series.
I can agree in most cases, but I feel like with some, especially if you've already seen the movie, there's no problem in just... finishing it later, especially with someone that goes, oh, I only have half an hour every day to watch.
That's true. Or you just watch the trailers on Netflix for a movie and then you don't need to watch the movie. Because somebody very high up at this is my headcanon by the way, real quick. Somebody at Netflix must hate trailers. Or doesn't have the time to watch actual movies and shows. Because somebody must have decided that a trailer needs to be like 5 to 8 minutes and give you every key moment from the thing you were supposed to see.
From at least every episode.
Yeah, if you watch the trailers on Netflix, my experience so far is that I don't need to see the thing anymore because all the good scenes were in the trailer and then I know what's gonna happen. And it's like...
I think it was with... We finished watching something and like the recommendation that came after was Warrior Nun. And then it's like start showing the trailer and that thing was at least 5 minutes. And
I can tell you I think we would need to watch the show for that, but I'm pretty sure that I can accurately predict every single story, plot, twist, beat, point, anything for the entire show.
Yeah, I think you could just, after watching that one, you could just skip to the last episode to get the finale in there.
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of what it feels like nowadays.
Can't stand how Netflix does that. You can turn off that feature, but you have to do it from a web browser. Can't do it in the app. That makes no sense.
Like, I do like seeing a trailer, but like, what happened to the 60-second trailers, you know? Where they just put in some things to give you a general idea. How
about, Tifa, instead of calling what we're doing streams, we call them Netflix trailers. This is not a Let's Play of Snatcher, this is the Netflix trailer for Snatcher. You just happen to see all of the game in the process.
Yeah, maybe cut out a tiny few minutes.
No. No. The marketing machine must go on. Yeah, apparently. Marketing people need their money too.
If you're like me and you find you're watching Netflix, you get annoyed by it and then you realize, oh, it can be turned off, but you need to find a web browser. You don't do it because you don't want to like go to your laptop, go to your PC or whatever and take care of it. Exactly.
Yeah, same though.
That is smart.
Yeah.
It's just smart. Because no one does that. Well, I don't.
It's dickish. It's not. It's smart in a malicious way. Not something I would condone.
Oh well. The moment we get HBO Max or something here, Netflix can go.
A little bit longer. Also, are we gonna continue talking to our wife or do we let her sleep?
Let's talk about memories.
Any sign your memory may be coming back?
I thought we were talking about memories together. I'm afraid.
Yeah,
not.
what memories?
Oh, yeah, true. Well, we still stayed together a tiny bit to try it. Maybe we had something nice there. I can't remember anything about living together with you or having fun together. Wow. What about you, Gillian?
I'm sorry, but the conversation you keep picking with her, I understand why she chose those exact words.
But I want to show her a fun time. Okay, yeah? Okay.
No.
Fine.
It's the same for me. I can't remember anything from before I woke up in that bed in the army hospital.
Snatcher.
Has anything funny happened to you lately?
Yeah, like, did someone kill you? Take over your skin?
Gillian, now that you ask, yes. When you started this call, you asked me on 2 dates and I shot you down, and then you turned normal-ish and had a conversation with me, which is very nice.
Gillian, if I was a snatcher, could you kill me?
Why are you asking me questions like that?
Well?
I don't know. I really don't.
Well, why not? I've always liked that part of your personality. But Gillian, be careful. It could get you killed in that job you're doing.
She's asking deep questions. What kind of dreams have you had lately? Are you still seeing that same one?
Yeah, it's the same one over and over.
That one, huh?
Yes, I'm carrying a child and running from a fire. But no matter how much I run, the fire doesn't get any further away.
Then what?
It gets hotter and hotter until I can't stand it. Then I leave the child and run. I'm gonna be faster.
I mean, it's a dream, so... You leave a child.
And the flames grow brighter and grow and grow.
What about the kid?
The child is as cold as ice, but then shouldn't you hold on to it?
Why did you record that thing for me with a dreamcorder?
Why?
I want to see the same dream as you.
That's kinda cool. No, I hate that dream. I wouldn't want anyone else to see it.
But Jamie, it might have something to do with our past. Yes, let's ask her, but... So, Jamie, what's under that negligee?
Oh, somehow I read that as neglect.
Gillian,
not
nice
even
guy, seed. Womanizer extraordinaire, at least in his own head.
What are you talking about, Gillian?
Well, you know, I bet you're not wearing anything.
See, this is you. This is you. I tried to go back to a normal conversation and you just have to go throw it out the window.
If this is your best way of trying,
That's you.
Yes, and I just said that. I'm not gonna do it again. I'm not gonna give you that power.
Of course not. I don't wear any underwear when I sleep, so only the top. That's also kind of you.
Why is she even entertaining this conversation?
Oh, we used to be married.
Aha, so that means... Jamie, look out, there's a big roach on your bed.
Ah, where?
It just went under the sheets.
Really?
Yeah, you'd better pull off those sheets quickly or...
Where is it?
Hurry, Jamie. Oh, I can't stand this.
Where is it?
Jamie, you've got to pull those sheets back quickly. The sheets, everything, pull it all off. Jamie?
You know how that finger is at the hang up button the entire time?
No, that's the... I'm recording this call and I'm gonna show it to the police to get your ass for harassment so you can't go near me. That's the finger. And to be honest, justified. Jamie?
Gillian. There's no roach, is there?
Only one in my pants, apparently.
You never change, do you?
Sorry. You really...
I'm at the ocean.
We went to the Olympics together with her. I would think the races are the one thing that interests her the most out of all these options.
Yeah, but they don't interest me.
Why are you like this? Can't you just be normal for once? Jamie, let's go to the beach. Where should we go? How about Ashia Bay or Old Suma? Wait, I know. Let's go to Maiko Park. It's sealed off, but I know a back way in.
For someone that didn't want to go, you sound awfully enthusiastic.
I'm trying to deliver the lines to the best of my ability, Tifa. Once again, you choose the lines. It'll be okay, I have my Junker Pass. Besides, it's an all-weather type beach. It won't be that cold.
I'm so sorry, Gillian. But you know I hate wearing swimsuits.
You scar from having your appendix out, right? When are you ever going to stop worrying about that?
I'm sorry, Gillian. I just don't feel like doing that kind of thing yet.
Beautiful idea. Tell somebody who is very self-conscious about part of her body, when will you just get over that? Beautiful.
What the hell is an all-weather beach?
It's the beach this 31-year-old with the mentality of a 16-year-old who is just right smack dab in the middle of puberty in his brain is envisioning, so that his memory loss ex-wife, neighbor girl, can be half naked in front of him. Yeah.
I would say an all-weather beach, though, is when you live near a beach. Like, I've grown up being surrounded by beaches, and you go to the beach always, even if just for a walk.
I mean, yes.
I mean, no one says you need to swim.
I want to go to the supermarket, buy some groceries. Damn, I'm at the beach again. Welcome to Tifa's life.
No, but then you just go to beaches for walks, no matter what the temperature is. But if you don't live near a beach, then you usually only go to the beach during a vacation.
No,
so to me, an all-weather beach is whether you live close to it.
No, I think you got that wrong. I think
yeah, but that's how
Hendrik and I have the right idea. Did I just tell the climate to fuck off? No, I think main character Kun over here is horny enough to heat up the air everywhere so that everybody would be nice and cozy even in their undies and swimwear.
Or that. I think we're done.
I've been done having this conversation with you since it started. HAARP machine, got it. What's that?
What's that thing? Harp.
Sounds intriguing.
Machine.
Jamie, it was good talking to you. Take care, bye.
Talk to you later, Gillian. Bye.
She's gonna get a new phone and change her number.
Probably.
I would if I was her.
Wanna call her again?
Do everybody a favor and don't call her right now. Thank you. I hope, I don't remember if this game has different endings, but I hope it does, and in the one we're gonna get, both Mika and Jamie are gonna slap you in your face. They can summon tornadoes and hurricanes and whatnot. It's a conspiracy theory that the US government has a weather controlling device. Basically then that, yes. Except it's used to get horny watching people in their swimwear. Yes. How about we still quickly go to check on Katrina?
No, let's do that after. I think that's... or next time. I think that's going to be a bigger part in the game.
So we're ending on that amazing high note?
Yeah.
I'm glad it's over. So, I guess the next time we're playing Snatcher, it will be me in control of the game.
What? No. You played the last game. This is my game.
I will put up a poll to see whether people say that Gillian should recover some sense of normalcy, or whether we're gonna keep going with whatever horn dog version of him we witnessed today, I guess.
Well, I disagree. But that won't be until next week, because hopefully Friday our Pokemon games come in on time, and we will probably be streaming that. A chill, cooperative Pokemon Pokedex hunt.
Yes. Always go horn dog, no.
Thank you, Hendrik. See, there's your poll decided.
The scariest thing I can imagine is that somebody watches what we've done today and doesn't realize that Tifa was doing it for laughs, and for some reason ignores all of my saying, don't do this. Don't act like this out there or anywhere. Like, if you find somebody who's okay with you acting like this, cool, more power to you. But I'm telling you, 99% of all conversations shouldn't be like what she made happen. It doesn't end well.
Start some conversations at work tomorrow by asking them out on dates and see what happens. Hey, wanna go to a hotel?
Hey, colleague who I have not spoken in forever with, do you want to go swimming? Because I want to see that junk in the trunk.
So anyway,
No.
how's your sex life? Yeah,
Yeah,
I can start with that too.
Tifa today tried her damnedest to put the snatch back into Snatcher.
We're not even getting any snatch.
Yes, because that's genuinely not how you get there.
I was a tiny bit disappointed we could only sniff Mika once. Like, the option was gone after that. I feel like I should have timed the sniffing better.
Let's go find somebody to raid before somebody reports us for very inappropriate behavior. Have a look for me, will ya?
I do not have an option.
What a shame. Then I guess we're gonna have to let you all go to bed with whatever images Tifa put into your brain. I was trying my hardest, my honestly hardest to not let happen. Based on the context, I'd assume there's a hot tub off screen. Probably yes. Probably yes.
Maybe we'll still end up in there once one of them accepts my date offer.
I just checked and Snatcher only has one ending, thankfully.
We called several endings. With one you end up with Mika, with the other one with Jamie. Maybe one with Metal Gear and some other random character we have not met yet.
I swear, if at the end of this game every single character you inappropriately approached / sexually assaulted, just like, the game is over, we save the day, whatever happens, and there's a post-credit scene where every character that Tifa did these things to just shows up and just smacks us across the face. Yeah, basically.
You smell, I have a pretty nice scent.
Thank you everybody for hanging out with us. I'm dancing, but not because I want to, but because it's tradition. We'll be back on Friday with Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, hopefully.
Thank you, thank you.